Hello and welcome to Valheim from Fresh Start to Mistlands episode 10. This time we are planes building and giving a little tutorial on how we do stuff. So we're playing as Father Solar Spain. Hello, my dear. Hope you're keeping well. Hello, hello, hello. Loading into Odin is here, or rather the map. The thing is called Odin's here. Oh no, wait for the program to respond. Don't bloody give me that shit. I know you're fine and loading in. I was just switching between so I could see chat, you ass. Don't be an ass. Thank you. Great. Now I've got Pretty Reckless stuck in my head. All right, so we start in a little hut. Right, and now I'm going to go into creative mode briefly, just to show you guys what I've done from above, because I think that will be easier. Dev commands, debug mode. Yes, that's the one. Now, what's the button for flying? Red button. Why, when someone wants to kickstart his heart to the tune of his motley crew, he plays the Ocarina of Time, and people say, "It seems Saria has turned her eye to you too. Don't let his boyish charm go to his head, 'cause this badass motherfucker is Jack of the Dead." All right, so the first thing I do, usually, is I find a nice spot. Now, I happen to find this lovely stone circle, which is where I'm going to build in. See all these stone? That's all the stone I've picked up from digging all this shit out, including these things and all this stuff. We're doing all right, Jack. We're doing all right. Hope you're keeping well, sir. Hope you're keeping well. Now, you'll see that I've dug a channel all the way around the outside. To the absolute depth, this is the lowest point this channel will go. So this point here is where I figured the lowest point was, and I put this row of core wood all the way round so that I knew where I could go all the way around in terms of the depth. Why? The shooter of things and listens to music while the bodies hit the floor. Commands a fleet of cats and dogs while grabbing a coffee with his better half. Always has your back. And he's a hunky snack. It's a summon of corn. Thank you so much for the cheer, sir. Unnecessary, but greatly appreciated. Good Lord, thank you kindly, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doing good, brother. Thank you for always asking. I've changed my whole room around today, ready to start adding stuff into my background. I like my cube unit and my horror and fantasy themed pics. Nice. Sounds awesome. We look forward to your next stream, which is Tuesday, Jack? Your next stream is Tuesday, I believe. If anyone hasn't gone and checked out Jack, please do so. If anyone hasn't gone and checked out Summer Accord, please do so. They are both amazing individuals. Now, this was all much higher than this. I've dug this all out and I dug all this out, and you'll see that I've got this nice and flat here, right? So this bit here I've flattened. I started here and I started flattening it all out, so it's all nice and spicy and flat. Now, the other thing I did is to make sure that it was equal all the way around. I put in a single, let me see if I go to this, go to building, this single log beam 2 meters out from the edge, and then up 4 meters, then put one beam out and then put another beam underneath, and you'll see that that comes flush. Well, it's actually slightly floating, but technically it's flush with that. Now I've already started putting in the walkway around the outside, and I've put a temporary entrance in here, but I did the same all the way around to ensure that the height was where I wanted it to be. It was a bit damaged. That'll be where the damage that did that. And you don't need to protect it. You're not really using anything this for any other reason than just as a guide. Now, when it gets to the actual flattening of all of this, the way I flatten things, why am I doing that? I don't need to do that. I actually need to destroy them because I need to move them over. What I do, oh, that was my old workbench, I think. No, It was just a random piece of wood. Why was there a random piece of wood there? That's weird. Okay. Just load in. There's a random piece of wood. Which light have I got? I've got the space. Good. So what I do is I take 2 stacks of core wood, which gives me 100 core wood, right? Which I find to be about the right size. Now, the reason I do this little grid pattern out, you'll see now, is first of all, you get your flattening tool, right? And you flatten along the outside edge of your grid at the height where you want it to go. You'll notice that there's a gap beneath the center of that circle, like a little line, whereas there, if I stand here, that line disappears. That's because that's slightly higher than where I want it. So I'll bring that down. And as long as it's within half a log height-wise, I don't really care because this is all going to be garden out here. In here, it's already flat because the inside of this place is pretty flat. But what you do is you put down your grid pattern, and this helps you find where bits are that are too high and need to be dealt with. So you go through and you click each corner of the each square within the grid once you have the outside edge where you want it, like so. So you go through, hit the corner edge, and then hit the center. And that ensures that that is all as flat as it can be. Now you'll see that there's some of the circle has disappeared there. So I'll need to click that a few times. And if it doesn't get rid of it, you get your pickaxe out, you go to it and you say, "Oi, you, no, none of that." Then you jump back out. Now you'll notice there's a big divot there now. That's not what we want. That's also not what we want. I've just healed myself. So you switch to this again and you do it like so. And you'll notice that that has sorted all the issues in the center bit there. Now you come across this bit and you go, okay, now I want you all to be nice and flat, please. And you just work along. So you hit the 4 corners, boop, 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 and then the middle, boop, like that. And it's a little bit low there, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Like so. Then you go into the next one, and you'll notice that this one is a little bit more higgledy-piggledy because I haven't quite got to this section yet. So you flatten it down. Any bits that stick up, like that bit there. Ah, thank you for the hydrate, Jack. That means coffee. Thank you for the coffee. We love some coffee here. Oh, look. I think that we should involve the great Banhammer. Ban and report. Thank you. I don't want your stupid follows for money. I don't want your viewers for money. Unless you're willing to just give me money for nothing, you can fuck off, you horrible bot. Nobody likes you. Banhammer, dear. Banhammer. Nice. We love a banham here. Yeah, yeah. Fuck off, steady involvement. Yeah, you bugger off. Can't even spell involvement, you bastard. Fuck off. Nobody likes you. Nitty, bring that banhammer where you want to go. Beautiful, my dear. Beautiful. Now, if bots want to come by and just drop money, I don't mind. They can drop money on my account all they want. As long as, it doesn't come from anyone else. Oh, you just missed the ban. Oh, I'm sorry, Morty. Well, hopefully another one will come along soon. Yes, bring that Sumericorn hammer. Like a Thulu rising from the depths, has seen the ocean breadths. Rose for a fight club in KOTOR. It's Morty, the Submariner. Ah, dear. No. This is why you have to have lots of good quality food for this, because it's bloody tedious. Now, once you get to the edge here, right, so you got to the edge here, you want to do a little bit of a click. You only need to do one once every 3 or so. So middle of the square, edge of the square, middle of the square, edge of the square, middle of the square, if I can get my stamina, edge of the square, and then around. Now I'm going to extend that way because I need to flatten out that way as well. But now we've got to here, we can switch to our hammer, bring out the core wood, and start placing down these. And this will tell you where bits are either too high or, like here, too low. Now I'm going to need some stone for that, but that's all right because I'm going to be doing some deleting shortly, which will get me some stone. Now I've got enough to do another 32, so 32 divided by 2 is 16. So we'll do that there and there. Then, come on, there we go, like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you want to make sure that these are all nice and done. And you can already see there's bits that are wrong. And this just makes it much easier. It's a nice visual aid for finding the bits what are sticking up too much. Now that one's sticking up over the halfway mark, so that definitely needs hitting with a pickaxe. Now what you do is you go along and you try to find the ends as well. Because once you find the ends, and you need to bring it down half a block, half a thing, so that you can stick things on the end, then you know that that's sticking up too much, so you can just bring that one down. You just go along, you do the same all the way along, and this makes it much easier trying to get a large area flattened. Now that's nice and half a thing down. Now the reason I use the half a marker is you'll see over here, if I head to this, so if I put the half marker there, so halfway up this log beam, right, you'll notice the halfway mark there. That means that this stone floor comes up and over the top. Only just, but it comes up and over the top. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that when you put your stone floors down, that the bottom of the floor is just below where the logs would be, but the top of the floor ends up just above where the logs would be. For the most part, they vary depending on damage and weather and stuff. But let me go get some stone. Oh, I've got 3 stones, so I should probably go grab another stack of it. This is what I've been doing, going back and forwards, grabbing these and replacing them. Yes, sir. I'm currently working to accomplish a farm out in the plains, along with a base that allows me to build shit out here. So you'll see when I put that down, that comes up just over the top of my marker there, right? Actually get rid of this now because I don't need it. I only left it there so you guys could see what I was doing. So that comes along nicely. And you'll notice, even though there's a little bit of a divot there, it's fine, because once you put the stone floor down, like so, it sorts it out, you see? Beautiful. And then you can run these all the way along the edge if you want. That was more just so I knew where the edges were and to count it outright, so I know that this works. So if you go along this way, I've been moving that around the whole line. Hello, whites, feeds the fishes and cooker of foods, builder of bases. And I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? None of that, thank you. It's a Gatito Petito! Hello, beautiful. You'll see I've brought that all the way along to make sure that so I could count how far over this goes. And it goes nicely to here. Now, I can't plant those because I haven't got a stoneworking bench there, but that's fine. Ah, no, no! Ow! That hurt. Oh, you've stopped streaming, Gatito. Sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that, sir. Yep, I will. I plan to stick around for as long as people enjoy my streams. Yep, and it only takes one to enjoy my stream, and that's Nitty. I've also been getting ready to drain that tar pit over there, and I'll show you guys how to drain it. Congratulations. Don't have the 2 to 4 hour blocks of time anymore. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, no safety rails. We don't need safety rails. Safety rails? What's the point of those? I mean, other than stopping me from falling to my death. Yes, yes, Death Star, definitely. That's it. Yep, totally that. It's not that I forget and do that sort of thing. Anyway, let's go along and carry on getting this done. As I say, this is going to be a very slow one today. This is more just to get the show you guys how I do things and why I do things the way I do things. Because yeah. It can also be amazing and wonderful, Gatito. So I'm glad you got married. Congratulations. Very happy for you, sir. Very happy indeed. So comes out to there. Nice. Now we can start working on this one. You can't spell. You can't spell. You can't spell, goddammit. G-O-D space D-A-M-N-I-T. God damn it. There you go. When you spend too much time in the forest with weird creatures and cannibals because you don't like being locked up inside and never want it to be so cold, you need an overlord called Wilson to make you warm and fuzzy. It's oh, hello, beautiful. Now you can see that that's wrong. Oh yeah, this game's terrible at night. There's all the horrible monsters spawn at night. But thankfully, one of the reasons that I build this raised up compared to the ground around me is none of these bastards that come out here to do any damage to me. You do any damage to me? Sit up here. There's only the flying fucks, and I don't need to worry about them. I can deal with them. Oh, they're not a problem. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad you're doing better than yesterday, my dear. Very glad to hear it. Now, let's bring that down, because that's too high. We don't need any Twin Peaks here. Great TV series. In case anyone hasn't seen it, go watch it. It's amazing. Love that one. Have I got any core wood? I do. I do have core wood. Good. That's the one we want. So let's complete the squares. Like so, like so, and like so. How much we got left? 18. This is a lot of work. This is about 4 days worth of work. Now, this was actually a giant, if I go into fly mode again, a giant hill. This hill came up to like, it was higher than that. So you can see by the absolute minimum level, because this is -8 here where I'm stood now. If I take the pickaxe out and dig, it won't get any deeper. I can dig until the cows come home, and it will not get any deeper because this is -8. So you can imagine up at +8, which have I got enough core wood to do this? I do. So let's show you how that works. So +8. So the original floor level, because was here, right, for this particular point. Then the highest I could go at this point is here, because it's +8 from where the floor level is and -8 to where the floor level is. So you can see that is as high as it could possibly go, but that's where the floor level was. So I've dug this down, and this was higher than that. It came up to like here. So it's all about keeping track of where the floor level is and things. I had to deal with the fuelings. There's constant attack by fuelings, constant annoyance, which if you come in here, you can actually see what we've been dealing with. We've had fuelings, enough to fill up that. A few tar monsters, some more fuelings, some more of those things. And for some reason, a random... Now, this is the bit that I don't get, right? Because if I go to the map, the nearest place that one of those green bastards could come from is over here. I had some grey dwarves turn up. Those fuckers were so far out of their fucking comfort zone, I just can't imagine how the fuck they managed to get here without being killed. But those grey dwarves came from here, all the way along this way, to attack me over here, in the middle of the plains. Now that is fucking dedication. That is insane dedication. That is the level of dedication I'm not willing to commit to. Anyway, carrying on. No, that isn't Black Forest. And if you look here, that's not Black Forest. That's where I've been planting my pine trees. So I've got access to core wood. I bought some pine uh, things and planted them. You can plant every tree type you want in the plains. The plains are amazing for growing things. The plains are the best place for growing things. You can grow everything here, but you have to. The counteract to that is you have to deal with death skeetos, horrible shits, and things like that. Uh, 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 Lovecrafting games, H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah, oh, yeah. I did a reading of the Cthulhu mythos on my channel. I will be continuing that reading of the Cthulhu mythos at some point. One of the days where I don't feel like playing a game, but I still want to chat with you, wonderful folks. Um, uh, so, if that's the sort of thing you like, Jack, I will happily do that one of the days. Um, uh, but let's get this down. Now, you can see that that's too low there. So you bring out your tool, and this is going to go too high, but that's okay. Too high is better than too low, because too high you can... Whoa, don't jump off. You can go back and edit it down again. See? Beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? It's so beautiful. OCD heaven. Right. This is how I do things. This is my OCD manner of making sure everything is flat. So you can see it all starts off horribly higgledy-piggledy over here. And as I go further over, you can see the work I've done to make this all pristine and flat and beautiful. It's flat and wonderful. I love the flatness. Ah. Yeah, yeah. It's because I'm OCD about making things the way I want them to be. But anyway, let's get our this out. Switch back to this because we need to bring this over one. Ah, you're rocking Nitty's bee emotes. Good, 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 good. I did. I made that for Nitty. She even has a t-shirt with it on. Because she is the crazy tea lady. Let's put that there. I'm going to run out of core wood shortly. Two more. That's perfect. Yeah, I'm using the core wood as a base of measurement because a block of core wood, again, if I go over this way, if I go over to where there is a piece of core wood coming across, you can see the core wood is about as thick as one of these stone blocks, which if I go to the stone block's a bit thicker than the core wood, but if you use the core wood as flush with the ground level, right, like here, and then put the stone up against it, it will go to the height of the core wood and stick in the ground a little bit by about another log's worth. But that means that the ground can be a bit uneven, but the rocks will, the stone will still do it. If I did it there at the top, anywhere that it was lower than a log there, the stone would break. So I'd have to bring the ground up. But if I do it to that height, it doesn't matter. It will keep it flat. This will be completely flat all the way along. I could completely stone this entire area if it was all brought to this level, thanks to the core wood. I'd basically not have to worry about it. It would be fantastic. It would just work. What I've, as you can see, I've just got it set up so that it works, and it just does. And it's all to do with getting the core wood, as you can see there. You can see it clearer there. If I put it there, you can see that the top of the stone is halfway through the core wood, because that's how thick the stone is. It's two things of core wood. So putting it there That means it's in the ground enough so that even if there's a bit of a divot somewhere, that covers it. Now, there isn't usually because I'm a bit OCD. But if you're not quite as OCD as me, using this cordwood technique means, and you'll also notice that one row of cordwood is 2 blocks of stone floor. Now, you can also use the wooden flooring if you want, and just use the core wood as the base. So if you've only got access to core wood and wood, you can build this with a raised platform of wood. Now, if I get some wood, I can show you what that would look like. I should have some basic wood. You basic wood? You are basic. No, you're bloody fine wood. You would be bloody fine wood, wouldn't you? You bastard. You go there. You shit. So you can use the core wood as a. Oh, actually, I've got some core wood in there. That's handy. I don't have any spare wood. Do I have any spare wood? No. All right. No, I do, but that's crafting bench related wood. I can't touch that. Well, I can take it and then do it, but I don't need to. What I can do is just get my axe out. Now I'm going to turn dev mode off shortly because I think I've finished showing you what I was doing. I suppose I can show you the other thing over there. But yeah, if I take this, that gives me some wood. Just grab a couple of these. Don't need a lot. That'll do because these are worthless anyway. Like that, and then down this way. Ah, my stamina. Ah, my stamina's taking so long. Now you'll notice I'm using the bone mass ability as well. And I'm using the bone mass ability because if a 2-star fucking fueling comes along, I need bone mass to survive him because my armor's not good enough to deal with that bastard. They are brutal. They hit really fucking hard. Now, if I get this wood, that should be enough. So if I go to this building, let's do this. I'll do it over here because I'm going to demolish it again anyway. But if I build it here, we'll just build a small building. So if I go like that, like that, like that, and like that, right? Then I can build the walls around the outside.
Have I missed any death recently?
No, there's been no deaths. I actually, if you check the map, I haven't actually died in about a week of playing this. The last death I had in game. Uh, uh, Why, in the former years of the 21st century, none would have guessed that this world was being watched from afar by intelligences greater than our own, that enjoyed ninjas abstaining from samurai patrols and building civilizations from up on high. Oh, wait, it's all right. It's okay. It's a melee GB. Yeah, I haven't actually died. I did do a little bit of exploring. Um, uh, Found a circling spawner over there. That was the death when I was fighting in day 91, so I haven't actually died since that one. I just forgot to take that one off the map. But yeah, I haven't died since the last time I streamed this, which is crazy considering I'm in the fucking plains. I did go through and find where Yugoloth was, the tar pits, a potential Yugoloth base, forward base, another potential one there that's near the mountains, although there's no fucking silver in those mountains. There's no silver in any of those mountains. It's annoying. Did find a couple of Draugr villages, set up a base here as the launch for on this island, and went and explored around here, found a little bit of stuff, went fuck this and got out. Found another Draugr village up there. Cleared a couple of dungeons and things. Did more exploring for silver and stuff. And I set up a forward base here as well, just because it was close to some dungeons, a circling spawner, a Draugr village, and there's a couple of fueling villages around and some tar pits. So that's what I've been doing since the last time you guys actually saw me. Oh yeah, and I did investigate this island, and it's crap. It's absolutely crap. That is plains. That little bit there. That's the only biome on that whole island other than meadows. All the fucking way around. Oh, and a bit of black forest up here. But yeah. So yeah, it's been a bit shitty really for biomes. But anyway, so you can build a base using those as the base if you want. I don't. I prefer building out of stone. So I just build shitty buildings until I've got access to stone crafting, personally. But let's go get rid of this stuff. How much have I got? Not enough. I suppose it's enough for a workbench. I suppose I could stick that in here somewhere. Excuse me. I need a workbench. Oh, actually, that lot can come out with me because I can put that into 2 more stacks of stone out here. Good, 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 good. Yes. It's a good game. It's definitely got issues. Lurking, need to order groceries? No worries, Navaria. Enjoy ordering your groceries. May you get something nice and tasty. Now I'm going to move you. Ow. I may need to move the forge. I don't think I need to move the forge, but just in case, grab that. I can't remember if I did. No, I don't need to move the forge. That's all right then. I can move that over there now. About there. That's better. Now I can edit that. Yes, I've seen Frostpunk and it did look fun. It looked interesting. I just can't dedicate myself to another that style of game because I've got so many of them at the moment, and I just can't justify another one. Now I'm going to make sure that that's flat as well. One more. Okay, I don't think I can do any more along there. No. All right. Time to get the pickaxe out and start making this less higgledy-piggledy. Because we don't want higgledy-piggledy, we want nice and smooth. I played Frostpunk for a bit. It's dark indeed. Yes, it is. I've seen a friend play it, and it looks very interesting. It looks like a lot of fun, but as I say, I just can't dedicate myself to another game like that because they take a lot of, well, for me, they take a lot of thought and planning and restarts, hundreds and hundreds of restarts because, oh no, I didn't like the way that worked out, and oh, I didn't like that decision, and didn't like that build. Yeah, my dad does that with Morrowind. I'm like that with games like Civilization and stuff like that. I always uh, end up. That's why I don't stream it because it's boring as fuck. It's like play a turn, make a save, play a turn. Don't like the way it went, change it, go back. Why, welcome, welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome indeed. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. How was your stream, Morbidly Morose? How was Borderlands 3? Are you enjoying it? Are you having fun? Why, it's the Queen of Scream, fears no ghosties, hunter of paranormal, and now completely fluent in robots, Swedish, and explosions. It's a Morbidly Morose. Hello, beautiful. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Uh, good, good. Have we completed Borderlands 3? We have, haven't we? We did it once. We completed 3 once, which is as many times as we completed Borderlands 2 once. Um, but I'm glad you had some fun. It can be quite an enjoyable game. I haven't tried any of the DLCs in it though. We kind of got stuck on other games at the time. All the way through, and Tiny Tina's right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we got the Tiny Tina's. That's the what's it? Dungeons and Dragons esque game, isn't it? Yeah, we got that. We tried it. I just didn't enjoy it. I just can't stand Tiny Tina. She annoys the piss out of me. This is the most annoying voice actors in history. I hate it. I hate it so much. Her voice grinds my gears. But yeah, she's my least favourite character, to be honest. Well, good. Glad to hear it, Polar Bear. Very glad to hear you're doing good too. It's always good to hear people are doing well. Right, I'm going to carry on. Only this time, oh yeah, no, I haven't done these yet. Silly fool. Oh, Marcus. Yeah, Marcus, Moxie. Of course, Bloodwing and uh, Mordecai, Lilith, all those characters. Really enjoyed them from the first game. Why, it's the keeper of the kiddies, bringer of flow, supporter of the shield wall, and totally isn't secretly the sexiest on the beach. It's the most awesome of all Poros, a Poro del Toro. Hello, beautiful. And destroyer of cucumbers, dirtiest to the mind. She's the wenchiest of wenches and always asks, where's the cucumber? She's the one and only fast food joint we want to visit. It's a wenches! Oh, no worries. No worries, Summer. Thank you so much for dropping by. Very much appreciate seeing your beautiful, beautiful face, as always, sir. Take care, look after yourself. I should eat something, because if I get attacked by a death skeeter, I will die. Um, so, probably a good idea. Yeah. Paro and Game Daughter here at the same time. Why? What were you up to? You naughty ladies. And gentlemen. Because Paro's not a lady, but I'm just going with it. Just trust me, it's fine. Anyway, so I need to dig some down there. That looks all right there. Wait for my stamina to come back. I might actually go back and rest and get a rested bonus, because I hate waiting for stamina to come back in this game. Yep, I see how things are. Yes, Poro, I see how things are. You're too beautiful for your own good. Yes. Let's go through here. I can show you the forward bases I've done, which uses a similar technique. Let's see. Swamps Outpost, Swamps Outpost. It's this one. So forward base, one of the forward bases. I built them both very similar, actually, so it's actually mildly annoying. Um, Forward base. I kept this oak tree because I just wanted to keep an oak tree. Um, this is a fully kitted out forward base. I like it. It's very good. Your favourites too? Mine is definitely one. Um, I I I didn't enjoy two at all. Two is my least favourite of all of them. But so that's my forward base there. Yeah. This is the one that's near the Yugoloth spawner, which I went marching up over this hill thinking, oh, yeah, there's some plains. I'll go up over the hill. Got over here, found some thing over here, I think it was, went up it, and it told me Yugoloth was back there. So I could, if I'd bloody known, I could have just gone through here. And there's the Yugoloth spawner. It's like, great. Hello, Meredith. How do? How do? Hope you're keeping well. I know. I'm using it for the rested bonus. Don't tell anyone, but I'm using it for the rested bonus. Yeah. So there's the Uglass spawner right there, and there's a fucking tar pit right next to it. So I've got to drain that bloody tar pit in order to fight Yugoloth, because I don't want to be fighting Yugoloth and have fucking tars spawn in and attack me. What a bastard place! What a shitty placement of a tar pit. That is absolute bastardry. Utter contemptible bastardry. I'm going to have to dig that out. Now, I'm going to dig underneath the Eugolith spawner anyway, so I might as well dig it out under the Eugolith. Dig out to here. Dig all the way underneath, as low as I can go. Dig all the way along. Ah, you're on the mend. I'm glad to hear it. And then dig that out and then drain that. And I'll show you what that's like, draining one of those. Ooh, hello. I think that's where I got the thing. I ran in, hit it, and ran on. And then I was like, oh, it's right there. Never mind. So yeah. Along this way. Oh no, this is a Draugr village. What am I doing here? This isn't where I'm supposed to be. I'm like, haha! Anyway, so yeah. I don't know why I did this. I just got carried away. I was like, oh, well, the spawner's there. Maybe I'll just turn this into a base, and started digging into the hill, and I was like, maybe I won't. But anyway, so that is the this base. It's the baker of cookies, bringer of joy, player of games, and totally never sets traps for his teammates. It can only be someone who is mull enough. It's mull enough! And the other one. It's good with the livestock. Yeah. Now this one I made a little bit bigger. And this was before I realised that Yuggoth was all up here, because this was the first island that I started building on, and I was like, "There's bound to be Yuggoth on this. It's bound to be." There isn't, and it was a complete waste of time. Incidentally, the way I've got these up here is by putting some iron supports in, and then you can build these. You can't build these if I delete that actually. So it'll be one of these. So if I delete that, you can't place it down. But if you put it on there, you can. Oh, actually, I need to move that back over a bit. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Molinoff. That's never good. Lagging interwebs is the bane of every gamer's existence. We hate lag. Lag is the beast that keeps on giving. But yeah, so this is where I was originally going to have my Go Fight Yuggoth. That's what was so weird. But yeah, you can see I put those in, and I put the iron supports in underneath. Yeah, and I've got a basement in this one, which there's actually a dirt underneath all this. So I'll go into flight mode again. But yeah, so I've got this base. This was originally going to be where I was going to launch against Yuggoth, and then because there was a lot of nice biomes in the area, but then I decided I didn't want to, because that's not where Yuggoth is. So it was a complete waste of my effort and time. So that's nice. It's always good when you waste effort and time, but I did. It does look very nice. It does look very nice. I mean, I did a good job. It certainly looks the part. You know, the heads of my enemies on either side of me with my Christmas trees, because uh, every hardcore Viking needs Christmas trees. And then I put some. Why, like a Japanese fable, one frags the ghosts, one is a beautiful rose. Both are deadly to any who oppose. It's a Mr. Ghost fragging rose. Hello, beautiful. How you doing? Oh, yes, it's Monday stream. I know, I know, it's weird. I just did my driving today and felt like I wanted to do a Monday stream. But yeah, you can see I did a little design there. Looks nice. I didn't like the way the roof turned out, but there's not much I can do about it. And it'll do. And there's a little bit of a stick out there as well, which enabled me to have a cover over that. And the enemies can't get to me because they don't know how to use these ladders, because the enemies are stupid. Oh, hello, troll. It is an early stream today, yeah. Was there a troll trophy there? That's weird. I mean, I'll take it. I don't mind. I don't mind the occasional bit of troll trophy. It does man good to eat a bit of troll every morning. Yeah, nice bit of troll in the morning. Tastes wonderful. Uh, it's a bit chewy. Yeah, troll trophies is a bit chewy. You boil them for a long time, and what you do is you just carve the brains out from the inside and mix it with a bit of stuff and stew, and then you have troll brain stew. It's disgusting. No, it's disgusting. It's absolutely foul. Because it's a delicacy, and I was hungover. Yeah. Um, anyway, along this way, trophies. Troll? No, troll. Yes. There we go. Keep that. Thank you. Um, some stuff in there. Been doing a bit of work here. Uh, getting things done. Talking about which I can do some repairs while I'm here. I mean, I may as well. Uh, oh, I should check on the pigs. I haven't checked on the pigs for a while. Hello, pidgeys! I need to check on you and do my daily task of making sure the pigs aren't going to starve. Oh, my garden's ready to go too. No. No worries, Pyro. I hope you stay safe. Have a good day, sir. We love your face. Take care. Be good. And I hope things go according to plan. Ah, the pigeons have got loads of food. You lot, eat away. Eat to your heart's content, you bory little bastards. Oh yeah, I've got lots of stuff ready to go. Nice. Uh, Have I got anything here I need to take with me? No. Core wood. I could bring some of that back with me. That would save me the bother. No, no, too much. Don't need any more stone. Pine. I think it's pine I need, and I'll take some birch with me as well. I don't need any beech trees. Do I need birch trees? No, we're in the plains, it's plenty. Coal, yeah, we'll need to bring some of that back. I need to sort this stuff out at some point. In fact, I'll tell you what, core wood, I'll need to borrow you a moment. I'll stick that in there, please. Where's my stone box? Stick that in there. Stick that back in there for the moment. Grab this coal. Boop. Grab a stack of tin. I'm over encumbrated. I'm such a sad Viking. I'm so sad. I'm so over encumbrated. Smelter. Smelter. I barely know her. Smelter. Full. Smelter full. Don't have any processable items. No worries. Let's go get some more of this stuff. Let's do. Don't need that much. Don't need that much. That much should be plenty. Fill that one out. Nice. All right, so that's more stuff smelting. Been lurking here since the stream started. While I woke up, I decided to work from home today. Damn devil dog! That's good. What's the exclamation? Okay, devil dog. Thank you, my dear. Why, when he first heard the sound, he was but a child. The beat of those drums drove him wild. The sound was a coming across the track, from mining deep down and tracking back. He builds an army of dwarfs so bold, 'cause he has a heart of gold. He is the damnedest devil dog, and descends on chat in a troublesome fog. He makes us smile and laugh and cheer, even though his naughtiness is always near. Hello, beautiful. Hope you're keeping well. Ah, yes. Housework, the bane of all people everywhere, except for stupidly rich people who don't care about doing housework because they pay someone to do it. Okay, and fill that one up. There we go. You will do what you do. I don't think I've got any coal left. No, I'll need to start taking some wood over and get that cooking, actually. So, one. Yeah, that should be enough. Because I've only got... Oh, I've got 3. I'll just do the 2, actually. You. Cook away, cook away, cook away, Dixieland. Right, there we go. Get some charcoal on the go. Nice. Yes, it is a necessary evil, unfortunately. It is unfortunately a necessary evil. Now, I do have a workbench there, so I don't need to worry about that despawning. So you can cook away, and I don't have to be here. Love it. Humpadink and Hump-a-Lot are having fun down there. Good, good. You guys have fun. Now I need to dump that tin off, because I don't need it on me. Righty then. Tin is slowly building up. Nice. I do need to get... What do I need to build? Can I build one yet? I can. Surtling cores, stone, iron, and fine wood. I wonder, do I have any of that? Surtling cores. Yes, I do. Yes, I hope you're having fun over there, sir. I hope you're having fun and staying safe. Stone, iron, fine wood. Stone, iron, fine wood. I don't have the iron. Never mind. Okay. I'll leave that behind then. I'll need to get that. I need to go get some iron. It means finding a dungeon I haven't been through. Ugh, that's never good. This one. Don't know why I'm going through there. That's not where I should be going. Ha 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 ha. I know what I'm doing, honestly. Right. No then. Yeah. Okay. So I got my rested bonus. That should make things. I forgot to bring the core wood. Never mind. It's fine. Yes, they did. They had a lot of fun. Um, we spoke to them yesterday. And they told us about it. Sure. Possibly. Sure. I totally remember. It's raining. I'm in the plains. Why is it raining? Bugger off. Uh, the rains in Spain fall mainly on the plains, apparently. The water in Mallorca don't taste like it oughta. So let's make sure this is all nicely done. There's a few bits that need trimming down. So trim, trim. Okay. Now that's too low, but that's fine because we can bring it back up. Like that. You see? Nice and flat. Yes, this tool makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. What kind of hoe brings ground level up? Weird. So weird, but it's fine. Yeah, this is fine. We'll just make do. I'm glad to hear it, sir. Very glad to hear it. Ooh, talking about God powers, I've forgotten to turn mine off. Debug mode. Dev commands. False. Now I can't fly. No, good. There we go. Sorry, I was in dev commands so I could show you guys flying above. Yeah, move your blooming arse. Yeah. My Fair Lady, isn't that the one that song that my parents sang to me came from? Yeah. Yeah. I've often walked down this street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Yeah, I'm going to send myself to sleep, so I better not sing that. Yeah, my parents used to sing that to me when I was a small child. Small chidler to try and get me to sleep. That one and one that we don't know where it came from. That was yeah. We need to go to a special sound library to try and find out where it came from, because there was a song that my great grandmother used to sing to my mother, and we don't know if it's something she came up with or something that was a what's that? Not opera house. Oh, musical. That's the word. Whether it was a musical number or something like that, because she was from the generation that musicals were around, and that was I can't remember the song now. Yes, there's lots of things I can't do in Bavaria. Think in a coherent manner is number one of those. Chill instead of going to work. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear. Is there anything we can do, damn devil dog? Anything at all? We can anything we can do at all. Yeah. Nitty says, do you need spanking? Do you need streaming? Oh, thank you for that, damn devil dog. That means a lot to me. It really does. I'm glad I could help, even if it's with my complete lack of attention to detail at 99 points of the time. Yeah, I still haven't noticed that Nitty's apparently 28 foot million two or something. I don't know. 28 foot 32. Got it. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's weird because I swear you're really small. Yeah. Now that's all flat. Well, yeah, close enough. Oh, you're going to be a bastard, aren't you? That bit there. Why? 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 All right. Yeah, shit. I've forgotten I was on that last. Let's get rid of you. You bastard. No. And flatten. Ha ha! Screw you, buddy. Ha 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 ha. I do what I want. All right. Now let's peel this back. Oh yeah, no. Once it's flat, I just take this all down, so I can use it over there instead of me having to get hundreds and hundreds of core wood. I just have to have around about 100, and it's enough to get things going. And you don't care if the wind, the rain and that damages it, because you're not. This isn't structurally supposed to be sound in any way, shape, or form. So it doesn't really matter if it's structurally sound or not. Um, yeah, as long as it's a structural potato. What? No, no structural potatoes. That's weird. Uh, we do love potatoes in this plan, but I don't think potatoes are particularly structurally sound. They're because I keep eating them. Yeah. I mean, if they were structurally sound, I wouldn't keep eating them. Yeah, they're structurally tasty. Yes, I will agree. Potatoes are structurally tasty. And there's a way of making potatoes lovely for every single person, even if that is just coating them in bacon. Uh, nom, nom. Potatoes with bacon. Ah, yes, bacon, the food of the devil. I mean the gods. The gods. How much core wood have I got left? 5 more. That's fine. Okay. Well, I won't go all the way over that way. I'll just go out to there, because that'll be enough. No, bacon is the nectar of the devil. It's absolutely the nectar of the devil. It's the only way, you see, the only way. And that's why it tastes so damn good. And I think that's why Muslims don't like it, is because it's literally tastes too good to be anything other than the devil's dirty work. It's not. It's because pigs they see pigs as dirty animals, and you shouldn't eat dirty food, which I think is bullshit. But pigs are actually really clean animals. But anyway, never mind. Religion's weird. Okay. Let's get that done. Yeah, religion is really fucking weird. Got one more that I can fit in. Go on. Go on, hitbox. There we go. Beautiful work, hitboxes. Why can't fucking 7 days hitboxes be that good? Hey? They're using the same bloody game engine. Well, near enough. Shouldn't have a bloody issue with it. Stupid 7 days with their stupid hitboxes. Anyway, as I say, I get easily distracted. It's one of my problems. I had that during driving today. I was getting easily distracted, although it was by my heart rate being way, way higher than it should have been. So I was easily distracted for a reason. No, I didn't take a moment to stop. I should have done. Game daughter, you're insane, and I love you. But you are clearly insane. There is no religion of the Eli, despite what my wife says. Never shush. You're clearly insane, and we love your face. Now then, let's get rid of this stuff here, because we know that's out of place. We know we don't even need to put blocks in to know that's out of place. But just to average things over. And again, start off. So yeah, it's a very laborious process. The hardest part is getting it down to a level that's kind of the same. Oh, thank you, my dear. Will do, will do. I will hydrate my face with my coffee because I love me some coffee. And I can do this while I'm drinking my coffee. So that's handy. So make sure that's nice and flat while I'm drinking my coffee and hydrating. Thank you for the hydrate, my dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love a hydrate now and then. Thought Q was auto walk. Weird. Why my Q isn't working for auto walk? I'm about to lose my rested bonus. I'm going to have to go and get my rested bonus again. God damn it. I really should make some decorations in here so that I can get my rested bonus. Yeah, this is a temporary building. That's just got everything I absolutely need in it for the moment. I'm going to be ripping that down, putting some, making a shack filled with storage for all the gubbins that's in there. But let's get this down. You have no coffee, damn devil dog. I am so sorry for your loss. Do do we need to send you emergency supplies, damn devil dog? We can deliver Amazon deliveries over there if needs be. I'm pretty sure we could get you one delivered same day. If I think that's what the US Amazon does. They don't do it for us because we live in Northern Ireland, and apparently we don't matter. Wrong one. But do you need us to send you coffee? We can send you coffee. I mean, it's an essential mineral. You need your coffee. That is terrible news. Uh, they're nerfing resilience mods. Yes, they're nerfing everything. Game Daughter. That's one of the reasons we stopped playing it. Is every time they do something, they're like, "Oh yeah, we've decided that you guys are having too much fun, so we're nerfing your fun." You can order some. Okay, as long as you can get some, Devil Dog. If you need us to send you some, we will. Uh, uh, yeah, that's they nerf everything. They take all the fucking story content out of the game. Then all the content that you have literally paid for, they're cutting from the game and making you pay to get that content back. I'm going to go off on a tangent about fucking Bungie now. Fucking assholes. Fucking Bungie. Oh, yes, these are not. I'm not ranting. These are valid grievances. I'm just airing them a little bit more passionately than most. It's bullshit. We fucking paid for the Mars DLC and the Moon DLC and the Mercury DLC, and we paid for the original story content, and they've cut all of that out. They're about to remove the Moon, and so they're cutting all this fucking content from the fucking game, and then next DLC they're bringing something back that will allow you to go and visit a place that used to be there before. And it's like that we've already fucking paid for. Like, fuck off. Mm. No, it's fine, Game Daughter. It's stuff that Bungie need to hear because it's bullshit. And the community at large has accepted this fucking bullshit over and over again. And it's about time that the community stands up to Bungie and says, go fuck yourself, fix your fucking game, then we might spend some money on your shit again. But it honestly feels like they're trying to kill the game off. I mean, Warframe, you know, had to cut a few missions that were incredibly glitchy and broken. Uh, but they didn't remove the content that you got from those missions. And they've always said that at some point those missions will make a return, and you don't have to fucking pay for it. Yeah, the sorties, not the not sorties, the raids. Yeah, wrong button. Um, And you know, if they can fucking do it, and it's a fucking free to play game, Bungie can do it with their 3.5 billion that Sony just fucking gave them by buying them out. So fucking Bungie can fuck right off, arseholes. Make me so angry. All right, let's get this in. Make sure it's nice and flat. Like so. There we go. There we go. And start stretching it out even more and into the ground so that we can see where is going to be even and where is not. Now I'm going to need to move that workbench because it's going to get destroyed when I start messing with the ground level. You can see I put a bunch of workbenches down. It just means that there's nothing spawns up here while I'm working up here, because there's nothing worse than working up here and having a load of things spawn on you and try and eat your face. Which they do. They'll just spawn on you and go, "Hello, I want to eat your face," and you'll be like, "No, stop it." What? No, we don't want to eat Love Eyes. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that they try to eat your face. Because that's what the enemies do. They're all bastards. What are we building? We are actually, I'm doing a sort of little tutorial on how I flatten the ground and go about getting it all prepared for building a massive base, which is going to be in the middle of here. Because, I'm sorry, I saw the stone circle and I couldn't say no to building a base in it. So I'm going to build a big stone castle inside this stone circle with the entrances coming off and going in through these things on each side, because I can and I will. And I've just been showing people what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks on this game. Ooh, there's a bit there that didn't get sorted. It'll be fine. No, it's going to drive me mad. No, I can't do it. OCD says no. Bad. Yeah. DE are very good about working on things that the community want worked on. Um, uh, they have their issues, they have their problems. They're not a very big studio, but the quality of work they do exceeds AAA studios 3 or 4 times their size. And they do it without massive amounts of developer burnout as well. So, mad respect for Digital Extremes as a developer, as a computer programmer myself, and as someone who wants to get into computer game programming. Yes, well, cats do that, you see. They like to remind you that you haven't fed them yet. Even if you have, they'll remind you. They'll say, "You haven't fed us, you know." And you'll be like, "I'm sure I just did." And the cats will go, "No, I'm pretty sure. I'm looking at my bowl, and there is no food in my bowl, so you clearly have not fed us." And they look at you and they go, "Look deep into my eyes. You see no food. We have not had food. You need to feed us." Uh, Hello, Malvinus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just started playing this yesterday, so interested to see what's changed. Ah, yes. Uh, yes, there's a lot's been added since Mistlands. We haven't got there yet. Been slowly making my way out because I spend too much time building bases. I mean, what? I don't spend too much time building bases. That would be mad. But oh god, I'm gonna have to eat. I don't want to eat yet. I'll wait until the food goes down. I've still got 84 health. I won't die from a death skeeto if they hit me with 84. He says, thinking, what was the amount I got hit for last time? I think it's 20. I think I got hit for 20 the last time, so I should be fine. It's a great game. This is a fantastic game, very enjoyable. And I did need to bring some more stuff with me, but yeah, it's fine. So as you can see, the grid, this grid section, this grid thing really helps organize out. If you're trying to make ground flat. So I highly recommend this kind of grid technique for doing things, especially if you're going to be building out a stone. And I believe, I don't know because I haven't got there yet, but I believe the black marble follows the same kind of dimensions as the stone stuff. Since about a month after release, there's a lot changed if you haven't played it since then. There is a lot has changed. The stamina system, in my opinion, is worse. Um, I don't like the current stamina system at all. But the building system, the bosses, Moda now actually is a fight, as opposed to before where she'd just stand there and let you kill her. So there's some big improvements over what it was like, and there's a lot more content. And the Mistlands stuff, from seeing people like Catspur play it, oh, it's a lot of fun. They've added magic and things into it, which anyone who is like, oh, but that doesn't make sense for Vikings, you guys do know Vikings believed in magic, right? Like they believed that magic was all around us in everything we do. So, oh yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. Asatru, the current, the modern day Viking religion as well, follows that. I'm going to need to move these workbenches though, because these workbenches are in the wrong place. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Horde, Malvinus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All are welcome here. Now, let us get this and extend that out. Yeah, you've got to go because you're in the wrong spot. Let's put you, let's push you right up to there for the moment. And then we'll move you afterwards. You need to move to there. Hold on. Oh, it's Corwood I've got. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I live in a constant daze of dyslexic. What the bloody hell am I doing? What was I doing? What was I saying? Where was I going with this? That seems to be my constant state of existence. Which was really funny today, actually, when I was doing my driving. I did a mock test today and I failed epically. Like, it was horrendous. I did worse on this mock test than I did on my last mock test. I just fell to pieces. I have no idea. I have no excuse, no rhyme, no reason. I just did really badly today. But he said to me, he said it was really funny because he was watching me do stuff, and he's like, I can see where your dyslexia affects you because there was points where I'd say, okay, I need you to turn left up here, and I'd be checking my right mirror rather than my left mirror. And it's like, why are you checking your right mirror? It's just, I don't know. I just did. That's just, oh, I should really eat because that's a 1-star down there. Okay, you big bastard. You stop destroying my stuff, you shit. Oh, you shit. Get off. You bastard. I did, and I couldn't even follow the watch. I couldn't even remember which side my watch is on. It's always on my left, but yeah, yeah, it was a pretty stressful few days. But anyway, yeah, well, it's not. There's no defense for it. I was just all over the show today. I was just completely. But anyway, he was saying I could see your dyslexia was really bad today because you were having trouble with left and right and stuff like that. And I was like, well, yeah. I said, but I mean, it wasn't so bad. And he says, all right, describe to me what you do when you come to a left turn. And I says, right, well, I must have been doing this, and I indicated at the left mirror, and I said, so, I look to the right mirror and then the center mirror, but I should be looking from the center mirror to the right mirror and not checking my left mirror at all, pointing at the right mirror. And he said, that is a perfect example of how your dyslexia is today, because you just pointed at the left mirror and called it the right mirror, and pointed at the right mirror and called it the left mirror. And I'm like, oh. I was like, shit. He says, yes, today is a bad dyslexia day. we'll, we'll just have to do some more work next week. It was really bad. I was really having a really bad time today with it, but never mind. This is what it is. It is what it is. And I wasn't expecting a mock test today, actually, so I didn't do any research or any reading up and revision going into it, so that was really dumb. Yeah, I do. I need to. Yeah, yeah, he's a very good driving instructor, actually. If anyone is in Derry and wants automatic driving instruction lessons, check out Aim to Pass. Very good dude. He's an arsehole, but he's an arsehole in the right way. So I recommend if you want to learn how to drive an automatic vehicle, going with that dude. We're getting to the end. Yeah, he's very understanding, very accommodating, not very good with time. It's a bit of a pain in that respect, but it's fine. Uh, yeah, I have my lessons where traffic is awful, so it's rough. It's very hard to keep good time with that. Um, but yeah, yeah, it's good for me because it's, as Nidhi says, it's dealing with bad traffic is something that you can't really pay for. It's very difficult to do driving if you haven't been taught around bad traffic. If you get taught around bad traffic, when you come to times when there's low traffic around, you drive so much better. Whereas if you're only taught when there's no traffic about, when it comes to bad traffic, you end up fucking up all the time and get nervous. So I'm used to there being a lot of traffic about. Um, but anyway, I need to go and get my rested bonus because this lack of fucking stamina is kicking my ass. You took my ears moons ago. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's. I've driven before, not legally, but it was off road. And my. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, fucking great. Bloody iron. Stupid stuff. Get out of here. I don't need you in my way, you bastard. There you go. Got a rested bonus. Never mind. I don't have to go through. I forgot I got that stuff upstairs. That'll do. Nice. Yeah. So it's the hardest thing for me is that when I was driving a transit van, um, as the Americans say, stick, so manual gearbox, and going into an automatic. I'm so used to pressing the clutch down. My left leg gets a cramp every single time I drive because I'm having to force my left leg down so that I don't accidentally push it over to where the brake is and press the fucking brake when I change gear. Um, yeah. Yeah, well, exactly. I was driving from quite a young age. I just never took my license because my parents were always like, "Oh, you don't need to do your license. It's fine. You don't need a car. You don't need a car. You need to know how to drive, but you don't need a car." And I wish I'd just gone and done my lessons back then. It would have been so much fucking cheaper. You've gone from auto to automatic, you get used to it. Yeah, yeah, I am slowly getting used to it, but I do keep. I'm also not used to having these fucking electric handbrakes with a little switchy button. It drives me mad. I keep reaching for the fucking handbrake. There's no fucking handbrake. I'm like, what the fuck? Or emergency brake for the Americans. I keep reaching like, aha! Oh wait, there isn't one. I've got to find that fucking stupid button. It's not not handy at all. I hate it, and it's really annoying. So there's lots of little things that. Oh no, the theory's actually not that bad, Malvinus. Honestly, the theory's not that bad. It's yeah, there's certain things that you'd have been taught and you picked up from years ago, but I guarantee you'd knock it out of the park after a couple of weeks revision. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Driving tractors and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Dan Devil Dog. Yeah, I agree. But for me, it was transit vans. I drove transit vans as a kid around Glastonbury Festival, funnily enough, which is a festival kind of like Woodstock over here, only um, far, far more uh, money orientated than Woodstock ever was. But I used to drive a transit van around Glastonbury Festival site every year from about the age of 7 onwards. Like, if you can imagine a 7-year-old who can barely reach the fucking pedals standing up, driving a fucking transit van around the festival site. That's what I did. And it was great. I loved every fucking minute of it. It was great. It was absolutely one of the best experiences I had as a kid. Was getting to drive the transit van around and deliver juice to people and to the litter pickers, because that's what we worked as back then at the festival site. So my dad used to do the litter pick every year to help clean the festival site. I was going to say website then, brain. It's yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, you're right, Devil Dog. You don't use first gear in trucks and tractors. You're right. I'd forgotten about that. But I've only got limited experience with tractors. But yeah, you don't use first gear that often. Like, it's mainly used for powering the devices you plug into the tractor. And into a stinking quagmire of a bog when it rains. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I worked there in the 80s and 90s, and I was a chiddler. I was a little chiddler. I was a gopher on the main stage many times. And my dad used to run the Green Litter Crew there, which they no longer do. They lost the contract out to someone else because Michael Eavis didn't like the associations with the Green Party, with the Green Litter Crew, which is bullshit. But never mind. Um, uh, well, no, Michael Eavis isn't too bad. He's just he's a landowner. He likes the Labour Party or the Conservative Party. He doesn't like the Green Party because the Green Party don't do well with landowners. So, so it's simple as that. But yeah, he's not too bad. He was actually quite nice. He was the one that had me doing gopher work for a little while, which was an interesting experience being a gopher for bands backstage on the main stage. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I got to meet some interesting folks doing it. Uh, uh, well, Hawkwind was through the litter crew because we had them play in our field at the litter crew, but it was a lot of fun. Uh, so let's dig this out. Get this all nice and flat. We know that that's going to be too high. There's no point me even thinking about that. That is definitely too high. Get this dug down. And once this bit's done, we can work on that little bit. And once that's done, we can turn this into a giant farm. And I do mean a giant farm. To go, well, I will not comment, Malvinus, because I was a small child at the time. Although I'm pretty sure the statute of limitations applies. Yes, and yes, I did have to supply bands with. That's what the gopher was for. It was for sandwiches, yeah, special sandwiches. They loved their special sandwiches. Artists, yeah, lettuces, bacon, lettuce, and cheese. Lots of cheese, very dark coloured cheese. So yeah, I did have to go for stuff like that. It's not talked about, but in the music industry, an awful lot of people, if you have problems with people taking drugs and you don't want people to take drugs, I highly recommend you go to your music collection and throw 90% of your music out of the window because it's written by people who are off their face on drugs. But there we go. Burning Spear, classic example. Yeah, all of the reggae artists. They have a very large penchant for things that are not legal in the UK. Although technically, according to religious practices, if you are Rastafarian, it is legal in the UK. But that one's a iffy subject. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Mary Shelley did some terrible things. Um, uh, Byron, yeah, Byron was, oh, good God, morphine for days with Byron. Good God. Yeah, yeah. They all did some very, very questionable things over the years, but it is what it is. I don't personally partake. I've never seen the point. Yeah, yeah. As Niddy says, I don't care what people do as long as they're not dickheads about it. If you're not causing trouble for other people, you do whatever the fuck makes you happy. Uh, pardon my French. Thank you very much, Niddy. I should try to keep the swearing to a limit. Keep your swearing to a limit if you don't mind, Mr. Jackdaws. We don't want you swearing every day. Which way? Uh, no, I'll get looked at from Lord Veterinary. Exactly. Just I have experienced it, damn devil, so I can tell you what it's like on me. Um, uh, 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 and the experience was not altogether enjoyable for me, actually, I have to say. Not really my cup of tea. Whereas a cup of tea, ooh, I love me a cup of tea. I do love me a cup of tea. Uh, all right, so we can check all this now. I'm pretty sure this is for a farm. We don't need this to be too worried. A Flying Dutchman has entered chat. They were busy shooting zombies in the face for all the right reasons. They were dropping plates on their asses and building bases far too good for the masses, while slaying zombies. They're always happy to get down with the sickness. It's a Dutchman. Hello, beautiful. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I've witnessed what different things did to different people, and there's definitely some drugs that just do awful things to people. One of those being uncontrolled alcohol. Absolutely fucking destroys people. I mean, you just have to look at someone like what was her fucking name? Uh, Singer ended up drinking herself to death. Oh, fucking Amy Winehouse. There you go. Wonderful singer, absolutely wonderful personality, really amazing person, just deeply, deeply flawed, and one of those people that really someone should have taken her under their wing and looked after her. But she got stuck with the wrong type of people, unfortunately. Oh, wow, cool. But yeah, I've also seen, uh, the good that drugs can do with people. I've seen people that, under normal circumstances, are just not pleasant to be around. And you give them something that chills them out and takes the edge off, like cannabis, and suddenly they become. It can be an amazing equalizer for someone who suffers from extreme personality issues. But again, it's like with medicinal drugs. Anything that's antidepressants and things like that. Anything that uh, changes the way you behave, changes the way you see the world. It's all about the correct balance. So we are getting a hello, Mithras. Hope you're keeping well. We are getting a farm base built up and a place where we can start making the dark steel stuff, the black steel. What's it called? I forgot what the name of that stuff is now. I can't remember if it's dark steel or black iron or dark iron or whatever it's called. Black metal. That's it. Black metal. It's not even steel. No, it was steel. Yeah, black metal. I've got to think of rotting Christ. Thank you, Niddy. Yeah, rotting Christ. We're in the plains making some rotting Christ music, and getting my farm on because I need to do some farming. It is a lot of work, but once this farm is set up, I can do all of the farming in the plains, at least as far as I'm aware. Rotting Christ is a black metal band from Greece, and despite their name, they are not an anti-Christian band. They are an anti-establishment band. The reason they're called Rotting Christ is because it upsets the Greek Orthodox government, and they're one of Nissy's absolute favourite bands. She really enjoys them, and they do some absolutely beautiful songs. David Davum, if you can put a link to that in chat, my dear, is absolutely one of the most beautiful tracks I've heard. They also, yeah, yeah. Nitty's parents are like, you don't listen to enough Indian music, and then Nitty listens to David Avon, which is a black metal version of a Hindu prayer, and it's absolutely stunning. I highly recommend it. Um, it's a really, really beautiful track. But we talked a lot of shit today. I apologize. Yeah, uh, sort of. Sex Pistols were more about shock. Rotting Christ are an anarchy, whereas Rotting Christ are not anarchists as such. So it's more about freedom of thought with Rotting Christ. So uh, slight difference, but similar approach, with the establishment. There we go. Yeah, that David Evan was amazing. That is a really good track. All right. Okie dokie. Now we just need to get rid of the lumps and bumps in the middle. We're nearly done, actually. There's not that much more to do to flatten this, and then we can start building the castle. Ha ha ha! Because, I can't just build a workshop. I have to. Why, it's the Keeper of the Lily Bean! Master of power armor and player of games. She's also the designated killer. Hello, beautiful. How you doing? You keeping well, my dear? Hope Lily's keeping well. Pass on our love to your wife, your beautiful, beautiful wife. Yes, you can do, as far as I know, Mithras, you can farm everything in the plains. It's the only biome where you can do everything, at least up until the Mistlands. I'm not sure about the Mistlands stuff. I haven't got that far yet. Yeah, I'd love to build a Crystal Palace, but I do not fancy going and fighting that many of those big, horrible gits. Ah, thank you for Melvinus. Thank you very much for dropping by. Very much appreciate it. Take care and enjoy your food. Yes, it's very important to enjoy one's foods, you know. Yeah, there is crystal in the caves on the mountain as well, but good, good. Glad to hear it, Des. Glad to hear it. Good morning, good morning. I hope the weather out that way is nice. Okay, come on. There we go. I might move those over, actually. So, let's move you to there. Move you to there. You to there. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Yes. If you want help with anything eye related, ask Nitty, Game Daughter. Nitty will help you out with that. It's one of the things Nitty has a lot of experience with. As I'm sure you're aware. Come on. There we go. Let's get this bloody place flattened, because this is getting ridiculous. We want it all nice and flat. I actually wish there was a tool like the hoe, like an upgraded version of the hoe, that would just bring everything to this level and you just lose the resources. But it wouldn't matter how high or low it was, it would just bring it to that level. Right down to the absolute, the -8, which is the lowest it can go. You know, so if you stood at -8 and clicked like here, even if there was a mountain up there and you clicked here, it would just bring it right down and flat. You know, I'd really like that as a tool. Oh, actually, yes, I forgot that I haven't done out this way. I need to bring that out as well. Yeah. Yeah, fucking eyelashes can be a pain in the ass. Well, not a pain in the ass, but pain in the eye. They're not really a pain in the ass. If you've got eyelashes that are a pain in the ass, you need to get your face away from that buttocks. Just saying. Probably best not to have your face quite so close to someone else's buttocks if you're getting eyelash problems from someone's buttocks. But anyway. Uh, 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 yeah. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's get you nice and flat. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I do. My brain, I'm telling you, that's. I've just drunk another bloody health potion. Stop drinking health potions. You weird character. Why? I'm going to take those off. I don't need that up there. That can come down. Stop drinking bloody health potions. You would not believe how many health potions I've burnt through in the process of doing all of this. It's a pain in the ass. Real shit. No, dear. Right, let's get this all flat. Still a little higgledy-piggledy in places, and I don't like it. I don't like it. No, not unless you get the modded version of the game. There are mods that will allow you to do that, but currently, no. The health keeps dropping because my food, as the food wears out, the benefits from the food are reduced. So it's that you get, like if I go and have a look at the sausages give me 55 food and 18 stamina. But that benefit isn't like you don't get 55 health and 18 stamina, and then after 25 minutes, you've got 0 health and 0 stamina. What it does is it starts off at 55 and then slowly ticks down, um, which I kind of get. It kind of makes sense. Uh, uh, it's like you get the initial boost of food from things, and then it slowly wears out. But um, it makes it more challenging because you kind of have to watch how your food's doing and things like that. Just get that down below half of the block. Start over here as well because this is definitely too high. But let's get that all done for now. That may flatten out. We'll see. This is definitely not flat. So, oh, world save. Hello. No world save? I got the lag like there was a world save. Why, likes to explore massive sandbox cities while chilling out listening to medieval ditties and petting their most beautiful kitties. If you pay them enough, they may even draw you a nice big pair of bouncing beautiful pictures. It's the one and only Zetran! Hello, beautiful. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. All right, let's get this down. Yeah, as you can see, this grid pattern makes things so much easier for flattening the world out and getting it all nice and even. Yeah, the old maths books with the squares. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I'm thriving and surviving. Well, that's as good as you can hope for. Some days, the best you can hope for is being alive. So, any days that it's better than that, it's better than that. You think you need a coffee? How about a tea? Because we've just had 2 coffees. We have had 2 coffees. Yes, and coffee. Yeah, some days the best you can hope for is a cup of coffee. And when the best you can hope for is a cup of coffee. Oh, thank you. Thank you, LT. I will drink some juice while Nitty makes a cup of tea. Thank you, my dear. Oh, talking about which, I was wondering why I was finding it hard to see chat. My screen's moved around a little bit. That's better. Yeah, my screen is drunk. Can't believe it. My screen's drunk. Who's been feeding my screen alcohol? It's all higgledy-piggledy and all over the place. That is a great term. Higgledy-piggledy. I wonder what the origin of that one is. Yes, it absolutely went on a bender. I must have knocked it yesterday when I was trying to sort the... because I'm getting issues with my capture card and the Xbox. It's doing weird things and I'm not enjoying it. And I really hope I don't have to buy a new capture card because it's fucking expensive. Set spawn points. Come on, water. Thank you so much for that, damn devil dog. Unnecessary but greatly appreciated. It wasn't me. But I saw you in the shower. It wasn't me. Sorry. I don't know why that came to my head. You dream of mighty bear sleeping down deep below the earth in the winter of the world. It turns to sleep folds upon folds of flesh and fur. And I can't read the rest because it missed it. Higgledy-piggledy means confused. Ah, okay. Conceited rhyming words or replications from the 1786 copy of John Ray's collection of English words. Oh, hold on. Zetran, David Nottingborough. Edward Moore Suffolk Words and Phrases, London, 1823. Quotes a list of conceited rhyming words or reduplications from the 1768 edition of John Ray's collection of English words not generally used. All said to signify any confusion or mixture. The list has a higgledy-piggledy, hurly-burly, hodge-podge, mingle-mangle, arsey-versey, kim-cam, hubbub, Crawley-Mawley, and Habnab, to which he might have added more rights. Crinkum-crankum, crinkle-crackle, flim-flam, fiddle-faddle, and gibble-gabble. This is how Crawley-Mawley works. These are the words that people use when they're trying to describe something that they're not quite sure what it is. There we go. Now my ground level is less higgledy-piggledy, but rather more cobblegroilsy. Good Lord Zetran, I can't believe you used that word. That's so naughty of you. You're sick, just sick. You know, we're kind of sick ourselves, but there you have it. Here we go. Let's make this ground a little bit more flat and a little bit more less eyesore-y. You see, that sounds absolutely awful. Thank you. Zetran, you get your rocks off doing naughty things. That's just sick. Just sick. You know, Jackdaws is kind of sick himself, you know. Anyway, I've been David Nottingborough, and this has been The World at 1824. Thank you all. Toodle pips. I hope that was okay, Zetran. I hope that was all right. Talking about which, I'm trying to come up with some new voices for people to enjoy and throw up in chat. So I'm attempting to do that. I'm attempting to come up with some new channel redemptions. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad that was okay, sir. Right. Stamina. I need you to come back a little bit quicker, please, if you wouldn't mind. This bloody stamina drain thing is so annoying. Hodgepodge. Yeah, that was in the list. Yeah, that was in the list of things. All right. Yep, flim-flam. Yep. Yep, we need to use those words more often. Yep. Some great words in there. Let's tear... See, that's not quite flat. But if I go between them... Yeah. Stamina! Behave. Stamina, 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 stamina. Yes, fiddlesticks comes from the fiddle. Yeah, the bow used to play it. Yes, I knew that. I did know that one, actually, fiddlesticks. And it became a... yeah, Arsey Varsey. Yeah, I didn't know that one. I'd never heard Arsey Varsey. But it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, Crinkum Crankum. I think I've actually heard Crinkum Crankum, actually. I have heard that one, I think. It sounds similar to, although I think that might be a North American more than European one, from what I've heard, because I think I remember hearing that one in a Western. Topsy Turvy, yep, that's another one. Big Bang has a great tale to tell. Sometimes it gets hard to hide it well that he has killed players and made zombies fall as they never saw the writing on the wall. He embodies the broad and amazing Big Bang theory and is often heard shouting, "Fear me!" He's looted all the corpses and found tins of food, 'cause murdering bad guys is always a mood. Hello, Big Bang. I hope you're keeping well. Yeah, Hurly Burly. Yeah, I've heard Hurly Burly. Hurly Burly's quite a lot. You haven't heard Mingle Mangle? No, I don't think I've heard. Oh, nasty thing. Hubbub, yeah. Kim Cam, no. Crawly Molly, no. Habnab, no. Crinkum Crankum. Crinkum Crankum, as I say, I think I heard that one in an old western. Crinkle Crankle, no. Flim Flam, yes. I mean, I make a Flim Flam. Yeah, Gibble Gabble, yeah. Definitely heard Gibble Gabble. Ooh, roast beef and Yorkshire puds. Nice. I'm not a big fan of roast beef, but I love me some Yorkshire puds. Yorkshire puds are, oof, they are an experience that I highly recommend anyone who comes to the UK tries. These Yorkshire puds are just amazing, especially with a bit of gravy and vegetables and your preferred meat dish thrown in the middle. Oh, I say, it's basic food, but good God, it's good food. A Yorkshire pudding is it's a weird way of doing batter, and it's cooked in a usually in a very hot oven, and results in this kind of battered. Imagine a cupcake dish. Not cupcake dish. What are they called? Cupcake. The thing that you put the cupcakes in. Well, it's like that. Only it's. Oh, I say, that it's made out of batter, and it's fucking amazing. Really tasty. Oh, hello. Are you going to be an arsehole? You are going to be an arsehole, aren't you? You can burn and freeze and poison and the works. Cooked around a leg of lamb is fabo as it soaks up some of the juices from the lamb. Yummy. Muffin tin. Thank you. That's the one. Muffin tin. But yeah, the Yorkshire puds are kind of muffin tin shaped esque. Only it's batter that sort of solidifies and puffs up. And good God, it's so good. I put a good Yorkshire pudding in the same uh, 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 category as a good Jamaican dumpling, which is high praise because Jamaican dumplings are fucking amazing. I love me a Jamaican dumpling. Jamaican dumpling with a broth to dip it in. Oh, I say, oh, that's some good food. That is very good food indeed. I love that. That's one of the things I love doing. Yeah. If anyone hasn't tried a Jamaican dumpling, you need to. They are just stodgy, good food. It's one of those foodstuffs that just makes you happy. And is very filling. Uh, and sometimes you need very filling, stodgy food. And when you need very filling, stodgy food, those are the things that you want. All right, let's make sure this is. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Is that a. Yeah. Oh, also, one of the things I've worked out from looking at the recipe for it, Americans in chat, you guys have something called biscuits and gravy, right? And for years, I was like, everyone that gave me a description of biscuits and gravy, I was like, that sounds fucking horrendous. What the fuck is that? Biscuits and gravy is a variation on Jamaican dumplings and broth. So biscuits and gravy is capsicum gravy. Yeah, is basically the Jamaican dumplings. It's the same principle. So yeah, yeah, they're not like scones. No, not scones. Uh, yeah, It's all kind of a variation of a similar thing. But yeah, it's the dumplings. I'd say it's closer to dumplings than it is to scones. Just on the recipes I've seen of people doing them. Um, yeah, buttermilk. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, buttermilk makes the best dumplings as well. So yeah, it's Jamaican dumplings are very, very similar. No, scones aren't hard, and they're not that thick either. A good scone is actually quite light and airy, although a crap scone will be solid. Yeah, they shouldn't be hard. The only time you get a hard scone is if it's a shit scone made by someone who doesn't know how to make scones. Yeah, either of those. I mean, they look like biscuits. Biscuits in America, yeah, biscuits in America look like scones, um, but they've got the same ingredients as a Jamaican dumpling. So actually, they're more similar in flavour and texture to a Jamaican dumpling than to a scone. Scones are much more airy and light. Scones are closer to a cake. Yeah, it's like a slightly stiffer cake is a scone. Yeah, slightly denser cake. Thank you, Nidhi. Dense is the word I was looking for. Um, but yeah, so that's the yeah, and that was actually quite surprising to me, and I didn't expect it. So I was very happy to discover that my American friends like basically Jamaican dumplings. So that is not quite as flat as I'd like. Jamaican cooking pot, yeah. That'll do though. I think that'll do. Yes, I know what biscuits and gravy looks like. Yeah, 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 yeah. The biscuits and gravy. Yeah, I was looking at it. I saw someone do uh, a recipe for it, and I was like, hold on a minute, that's just fucking Jamaican dumplings. What the hell? Uh, yeah, it's Jamaican dumplings. They're just flat Jamaican dumplings. Yeah, they are real. I told you, Jamaican dumplings are real. Yeah, they didn't get any. I know. But Jamaican dumplings are so fucking good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Jamaican dumplings are fried, though. So that is the big difference between biscuits and gravy. They are fried, although you don't have to fry them. You can do them differently. Um, but yeah, they are generally fried because the Jamaicans generally fry fucking everything. Um, but yeah, fried or boiled. Depends how much money you've got. Myrtle, who was the mother of a family friend called Bernard, very thick Jamaican accent. She was almost impenetrable Jamaican accent. She was a lovely lady. Posting a Jamaican delivery service. Yeah, posting Jamaican delivery. Huh? Yeah, she had a very thick Jamaican accent. She was an amazing woman. Um, uh, but I used to go around to her place and chat with her while she cooked, and she'd make food. And when I was just a young chiddler, when I was only little, I spent a lot of time. I learnt a lot of things from old Myrtle. Very sad the day she died. But yeah, she was an amazing lady. Absolutely amazing lady. And I learnt a lot of my cooking from her and from the other people that I. Oh wow, that ended up being lined up. That's funny. Dave order. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Very similar kind of idea of putting something wet with the thing that's, Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Good God, I can't say anything with my wife present. She just ends up giggling and cackling. Yes, dear. I love you, but yes, dear. Um, Good God, she's still cackling away. Still cackling to her heart's content. Yep, 14, man. Yeah. Don't apologise. It's one of the reasons I love you, my dear. You. Wow, that one was pretty central as well. Oh, it's because it's central with that one out there. Yep. That's exactly why I married her. Because her mind is in the gutter. She's very filthy of the mind. Which is fine. Ah, lag spike. Fuck off. Sure. 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 There we go. Nice. That's done. Now we can, if I stack that one with that one, we can go here. Put you there for the moment. Can't do another one because I don't have the space for it. But I'll stick that inside. Now comes the part where, actually I'll put it over here. Yep, that's better. All right, now we get to use all of this stone that I ended up with. So, yep, that's the polis out doing their best to get their dinner. Can't argue with that. Polis want to get their dinner, so they put their sirens on. Now, get rid of you. Now, I'll come up with an entrance to this place afterwards, but for now, we want to get the... yeah, definitely got to get to the donut shop faster. Yeah, ours aren't really into donuts, to be fair. Ours are more about Ulster fries. Which, Niddy, if you could put up a link to an Ulster picture of an Ulster fry so people know what we're talking about. Because that is... just imagine something that gives you a heart attack when you eat it. That one, yeah. You put that link in. This is an Ulster fry. It's like an English breakfast, only more fried. Oh, okay. You'll have to find a different one then. Don't worry about it. Or just put it in Discord. Oh, Matt Stone. Aha! Yep. Yeah. Northern Ireland has the highest rate of heart attacks in the UK, and that's impressive because Scotland is part of the UK. And Scotland has a horrendously high rate of heart attacks. So that will tell you how bad it is here. Moment. Why, Plan Blue controls people's lives like a god above and has 3 minions who follow the pupper's every whim. All while 5 cats rule the roost and she commands each and every sim. Raises her hands like a Lady Gaga slays. And will dance, dance, dance while watching 7 days. It's a Plan Blue! Hello, beautiful. How are you? Hope you're keeping well. Alright, so we want this around the outside edge. And the reason we want this around the outside edge is purely For a start, it makes it all nice and flat. Oh, hello. You bastard. Come here. Come here. You bastard. Stop it. That's it. Die. Die. Yeah. Well, it's because of the Scottish diet. I mean, the Scottish fry an awful lot of stuff. I mean, anybody who discovered a way of frying bloody ice cream, who decided, you know what? If, you know what? I think we should. You know what we haven't fried yet? We fried pizza. We fried Mars bars. We've Yeah, go and have a look at the food section in Discord. We fried all of that. You know what we haven't fried? Ice cream. Aye. Let's go and fry some ice cream. Are you sure, Seamus? Aye. I reckon frying ice cream's the way to go, folks. It's the way to go. We haven't done that yet. Aye, sure, go on. We'll give it a go. How can we fry ice cream? Well, I've been thinking about it. What if we just put the ice cream into... Now, how did that happen? Don't be a dick. What has it been a douche? I'm about to have a Shira marathon with my sick feeling child that's home from school. Well, I hope that the sick feeling child starts to feel better soon. Now, is that the old Shira or the new one? The new one? Ah, not a fan. Yeah. Oh, I'm out of stone again. All right. And this is where stone starts to become a problem. Although we're not that far from completing the outside bit, and then we can use the rest of this for inside here. So, get in my belly. Yeah. Although amusingly, we get that. That should be a huge amount of space for planting things. I don't think we're going to need much more than that, right? I mean, look at it. Let's go back into dev mode. Actually, why don't I just do this? Like that, and then go to fly mode. Yeah, you look at the amount of space we've got here, right? Now, this corner we can turn into forge corner. This corner can be for all of the things for making kilns and stuff, and for making the windmills and stuff. Then that gives us from here across on both sides just for planting. Like that should be a decent amount of space, I reckon. I reckon that'll be a decent amount of space for stuff. Now we just need an entrance, which I'll put here. So entrance here. This can be the forges. This can be, yeah, do that. That seems like a good idea. And then the castle can be in this middle bit. So I need to make an area filled with storage boxes so I can strip this all down. All right. Turn dev mode off again. Debug mode off. Dev commands off. And go. Like so. So I'm going to leave these down because these will stop shit spawning in up here for the moment. But I think it would be a good idea to go around the outside edge now and get rid of this outside edge because we don't need it anymore. You can go. Ow. Although I do want to kind of make this flat. So let's just... I do want a flat area for the bastards to walk around on the outside, because if they've got a nice flat area, they're not going up and down, which makes them much easier to shoot. Doesn't have to be massively flat. It doesn't have to be even. Just a nice little area around the outside that makes them easier to shoot in the face. No. No, reason up bits. Thank you. That's better. Like so. Works. That'll do. Along this way. There we go. And the reason I've got this bit raised up near where the entrance is going to be is with that bit raised up there and here, that means my entrance, which will be here, is far enough away from over where they can get up to it that really I should be all right. So I should be all right. Back to hammer. Get rid of that. Head back round. Get rid of... actually, we can do this entire edge. We don't need any of this edge now. That was mainly for... yeah, some horrendous lag around here for some reason. I don't know why. I may have to do a opt terrain. But, yeah, the only reason I did this was so I could do measurements, so that I'd got it all measured out right. Yeah, I know they did a remake of He-Man as well. Yeah. Oh, did Netflix do a Thundercats? Yeah, I know their Netflix is different. We don't get the same things your Netflix gets. Some bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, we do get things you guys don't get, but the stuff we get isn't very good. Usually. And Netflix is crap. Well, we cancelled our Netflix. It's crap. Really, really crap. Like, I never thought that Disney Plus would have more stuff than Netflix. But actually, our Disney Plus has more stuff than our Netflix. Yeah, we can't use VPN. Not in Northern Ireland. Look, you flying shit. Come here. Come on. And attack. Nope. Sit down, buddy. Yeah, here it does as well. Which is crazy. No, our Disney Plus isn't the same as theirs. We don't get the full array of stuff that they get on their Disney Plus. We do get some, but we don't get all. Yeah, I think we get the Marvel stuff because it's worldwide, but we don't get all of it. There's a lot of stuff that they get that we don't get. We are full. We are full to the brim. Up we go. Eight. No, that's not the one. That one. Okay, that'll do. Ow. All right. Walk around the base here. Yeah. Yeah, Northern Ireland's a fucking weird place, to be fair. And it's weird the things we do get and don't get. Northern Ireland's a strange place. I need to sort this out and dig this all down and make it all nice. Yeah. All right. So if we go along here, there's a world save. Ouch. You bastard. I need to sort this out. This is no good. I've got to have the pit, because the pit means that if trolls spawn in, the height is enough to stop the trolls being able to damage the stuff up top. So, got to have the pit, but it's got to be a nice flat pit. Can't be having any old pit. Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you. Oh, tea's ready as well. Sweet. Get all of that. All right. Now, to even this all out. No, they don't attack the ground. They ignore the ground, which is weird, but it is what it is. I mean, they'll attack, but they don't do damage to it. I'm actually really hoping that they do an update to the. I'm not really hoping, but I do hope, and it's a weird thing to hope for, but I actually hope they do an update to this so that that there are certain enemy types that can damage the ground like this and deform the ground, because it's none of the enemies do. And while it's handy and nice, it's not very challenging from a base design perspective. I mainly do it because I just can't be asked fucking repairing everything all the time. But I'd like to see the enemies gain the abilities, or at least an enemy type in each area gain the ability to deform the terrain. And then, you know, sure, you can build like this and it'll stop the enemies to a certain extent. But you've always got to worry about that one type of enemy, and adds that danger, you know. There we go. I'm doing that because I hate that bloody thing. So 6. There we go. And fixed. Ha ha! But yeah, I would like to see them release an enemy that kind of deformed the terrain. You know, it'd have to be a big, slow-moving enemy. One that the game announced was coming. You know? So you had a chance to go and deal with them. But okay, along the way. Hello. You a 2-star. Oi. Get over it. God, you are annoying. Yeah, cave trolls won't damage the ground, though. Trolls will not damage the terrain. Yeah, they'll destroy trees, they'll destroy your base, they do huge amounts of damage to stone structures, but they won't damage terrain. Like, they'll destroy those rocks that are around the place, and you can actually use a cave troll to kind of farm resources if you're really, really patient. I'm going to top up because, yeah, you just got to make sure you don't get hit. But you can basically kite a troll around a bronze or a bronze deposit, and just not bronze, a copper deposit. Just get the troll to farm the copper for you. But they won't deform terrain like this stuff, the base terrain, which is a shame. I'd like to see an enemy that does that. Just from a difficulty perspective, that would be an interesting mechanic that you had to deal with, you know. I'd also hate it, because a lot of my base designs are based around the idea of having a great big fucking pit that you don't need to worry about. But it would also add a lot more interest. Yeah, it's basically a troll trap, is what I've got. It just stops the trolls from getting up close to my building. And if the trolls can't get up close to my building, they can't damage it. Why, when it's dark and you're in your home and fed, curled up and snug in your watery bed, the moons are shining and the stars are out, a heavy lift gaming is standing tall and watching over your spout, while leviathans and monsters deep may want your meat, none shall eat you while heavy lift is at your feet. I mean flippers. Hello, heavy lift. I hope you're keeping well. I hope you're staying safe, you beautiful individual, you. That bastard thing there. There we go. Free stone. Right, so all the way along, just make that nice and flat. That way if anything does fall down in here, they're nice and easy to kill. And it's nice to have a little section that they can walk out of, because it means they don't get stuck and will walk around. You a 2-star or a 1-star or a no star? You're a no star. You're wrestling a baby. Oh no! Be careful, you might lose. Yep, I hope the baby's winning. Go on, baby! Win! Defeat them. Right. Let's get that, and that, and that. Much weight. Still carry a little bit more. Don't need those around the outside now. There. Sure. Good enough. I actually don't care what the outside looks like so much, because the outside, it's literally just supposed to stop enemies getting in. Almost 3 already. Good God. Time flies when you're having fun. That's a bit more. Just a little bit more. There we go. Ah, there we go. There we go. Nice. Mm-hmm. All right. So, still got 2 more of those things to pick up, but that's fine. I'll pick them up in a moment. Let's get these down. That leaves us with 22 to stick in the box. And the entrance will be moved over to about there, I think, eventually. But for now, let's work on getting the castle built. We're getting on, Jax. We're getting on. Slowly but surely. Let's store that stuff in there. Wait, what? Three people unfolded him because he showed a picture of a baby camel. What's wrong with a baby camel? Why don't people like baby camels? That can stay. That's weird. I mean, how dare you show a baby camel? That's disgusting. What? Some people are weird. Some people are weird. That away. So that stuff will have to get moved. I'm a sad Viking because I'm carrying too much. I don't want to carry. Let's put that away. So we've got 3 spots left. Okay. You're quite right, Stream Elements. Everyone does. Let's take that because we're going to need that. These are the upgrade materials for these things. I don't need them yet, but I will need them. And there's the materials for that. So, I think I've got anything in those. I put them there thinking I'll probably need them. And then I didn't need them. Cup of teas. Oh, I haven't tried it actually. I know, and I forgot. I forgot. Now, part of the reason I built this like this is so that I can tear this section down and leave this section still built, so I can continue to use that. So that's the thinking behind that. Let's get rid of those. Let's take this down and this down and this down and this down. And that one can go as well. That gives me enough space to come around the corner. Hello, hello, hello. Actually, I'll put them in these boxes here because I think these are the upgrade boxes, aren't they? Yes, they are. So, hello, Christine. It's the mother of trouble listener to metal learner of crafts and totally not the car from the book. It's a Christine. Hello, beautiful. How you doing, love? You keeping well? Put that away, and that away, and that away, and that away, and that away for the moment. Sure. Sure thing, sure thing. Now we can start tearing this section out and put in another, and we'll put it in probably over here maybe. Did I grab those 2 bits from down there? I think I did. I don't remember. I did. Okay, cool. Right, so we need from here that, don't need that. We're going to need this, 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 and then this, and this. Tim Burton. Strip the house back. Yeah, this place is completely going. This was a temporary structure to help get this whole place built, so I don't need it now. This is where the farm is. This is going to become a castle in here. It's just I needed that for cover for the workbenches and stuff. But for the moment, seeing as this area is going to be what's it? I can do it here over this one, I think. That'll do. That one will do. So you can come down. Still got space to build, so we can build it. Let's make sure we're out of line of sight of anything. There should be good. Why are you being so difficult? Oh yeah, you were underneath the fucking shit. I never checked that. Good enough. Yeah, Nitty's just put up a hydrate, Jax, so literally just popped up. She's already done it. She's already beaten you to it. She's very good like that. She keeps very good track of what I need to do and what I haven't done. Let's make it a 4x3. Like so. That's enough to put... Yeah, hydrate again. I will do. I'll finish off my tea, actually, because otherwise my tea would be cold. We can put the workbench here. Then we can put the other one there. Oh, cup of tea. Lovely. Love a cup of tea, me. Let's make it 1.5 blocks high. Just cause. Yeah, she does a fantastic job. I'm her carer and she's basically mine because I have a memory like a fish. a fish that has suffered extreme brain trauma and is dyslexic and has mild issues with other things. Anyway, let's get that up. Just a very basic, really don't care too much. Yes. I'm most looking forward to the fact that it's going to be cross-play because then we can get people on Xbox over onto our server. Let's do that. Yes, we do. Crotch play, yeah, yeah. It's coming to Xbox Crotch play. It's a new style. What they do is Xbox install a controller in your crotch, and you have to. Let's not go there. Actually, that sounds disgusting. Um, yeah, like yeah, it's angry gaming. Yeah, that's it. Crossplay, angry gaming. We just, damn you! I will play this, and you will enjoy it. And yeah, that's exactly how it is. Let's take that down. That should be enough for now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bumper buttons. It's in the name. Bumper buttons. Thanks, Christine. Good God. Wow. Yeah, yeah. It definitely gives new meaning to the word joystick. Yeah, one bum per button. Exactly. Quite. See, I knew there was a reason I like you guys. I mean, what? You guys are naughty. Naughty language. Unbelievable. I can't believe you. We'll do one box. All right. One whole box. Yay, the baby won. Whoop, whoop. Mm-hmm. Now, take all. You're carrying too much. I know. It's a hard burden to bear, being a Viking. Look at my sad Viking. Oh, she's so sad. He's like, I don't know what's going on. He's got me dragging stuff all over the place. Ah. Put those away for the moment. Good enough, good enough. Not so sad Viking now. She's going to be sad again in a moment, though. Because I need to, first of all, get that. And here's where she becomes a very sad Viking indeed. Yep. Now, head back and get another container built, although I think I might be able to build. What am I missing? Coal. Well, shit. That can go. That can come back. Now I can build the forge. If I build the forge there, I can build the anvil next to it. Build that. Come on. Come on. Oh, God, I hate this. The forge is the most awkward bastard one to build. Yeah, it should like that. There's clearly enough space, but it's like, no, you're not allowed to do it like that. You've got to do it differently. Stop it. I don't like it. Anyway, really aggravating. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But we can do the full array of things in there. Nitty language. Let's get the adz in. Thank you for the follow, Kitty Wink. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All are welcome here, except the bots. Bots are not welcome here because they keep trying to get us to buy things with dodgy links. We don't like them. And then he has to use a banhammer. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Oh, come on. Don't be a dick. Oh, it's going to be a dick. You are a douche, game. Look, there is clearly enough room. Let me put it in. Why? Nitty. Language. Really. Really nitty. Good God. Right. Well, see what I have to deal with. Do you see what I have to deal with? On a day-to-day basis. My wife is terrible. I love her, but she's terrible. Yeah, I have no dodgy links. Honest. Honest. No dodgy links. But if you're feeling in the need for a dodgy link, I've got one or two. Right, let's put that. As long as I can get in through the door, I don't really care. No worries, Christine. Enjoy your lurk. We love our lurkers, workers, and midnight twerkers here, as you well know. Right, that's as good as that's going to get. So it's not quite fully upgraded, but it'll do. Yeah, it'll do. Good enough. I can come in, repair, and I can repair anything that I've built I can't get out. Let's do that, and then go through this way. Should be able to get out that way. Yes, there we go. That means you can go, which means I can now extend this a little bit for storage-wise. And it just needs to be covered. It doesn't need to be anything special. Just needs to be covered. One. I'm out of wood. Fair enough. Just so happens that I've got some sitting here. And that way I can put boxes under here, and it really doesn't matter because they're covered enough. Yeah. Yeah, damage odders. Jammy dodgers. Yeah, jam biscuits. With a marshmallow layer, a jam layer, and chocolate. Oh, is that wagon wheels? Which one's the damage dodgers is the ones where it's biscuit, jam, then a circular biscuit with a hole in it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now, that's better. Now, we can take this and go back to here. I still need one in here, but I can put it... I can't put it anywhere. I can. Nitty's going to send her a link in Discord. Put that there for the moment. So... we can strip this out. like so. Just for the moment. That can come down. And we can put that like that. And I can still get it. No, I can't get up the stairs. Damn it. I need to use this one. Now I can get up the stairs. There we go. So we can get up the stairs to the bed. I'm going to reseal that off because I may need that. But that still means that I can still sleep. Like so. Nice. And then I can start building the castle. So it's been a bit of a long, drawn-out process today. But that tutorial on how to get the ground flat is nice. Damage orders. Yeah, I do that all the time as well. It's the dyslexia thing, you know. Let's put that. No. That can now go here. Okay. Now we can take this stuff, stick it in the boxes over here, and start clearing that stuff off as well. Like that. Sorry, it's not the most interesting things to watch, me just running around demolishing and rebuilding, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, it's part and parcel of the experience. Damaged jodhpurs, yeah, that's about right. Go around to here. And then back round. Oop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. And then, as you can see, we ended up with a lot of stone. But I'm pretty sure most of this is going to get eaten when we actually start building the castle, because stone, you've never got enough stone when you're building a castle. It takes so many fucking resources. Yep. Plus my dyslexia. I don't remember things, Niddy. As you know, I have a memory issue for a lot of things. Yes, that's why we had our wedding. It's so close to the birthday, is so that I'd remember it one way or another. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way or another. Sorry, I have no idea why that song popped into my head, but never mind. Let's put this stuff away for the moment. Not gonna need those. Hey, Betty, you want to hear about biscuits and tea, do you? Oh, let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with having biscuits and tea. Yeah, it's lovely. Yep, what we do is we like to get a big pot and fill it up with some hot water, and then you throw the biscuits in there, and you make yourself a cup of tea with the biscuits in the water, and then that's your tea. It's called biscuit tea. It's tasty, buddy. I love me some biscuit tea. Oh, yeah. Oh, nothing wrong. You know what else I throw in there? Bacon grease. 'Cause bacon grease makes everything taste better. Oh, buddy. Bit of bacon grease. Oh, nothing wrong with it at all, buddy. Oh, yeah. And then another thing I like to do when I'm making my biscuits and tea is just a little bit of cayenne pepper. Not a lot. You don't want to go overboard with the cayenne pepper. That can get a bit overwhelming, you see. And just a wee bit of ardbeg goes a long way, too. Just a bit of that smoky whiskey. Oh, yeah, just lovely. Blair, to you too, young lady. You just don't appreciate ardbeg. Although To be fair, it's very hard for people to appreciate Ardbeg. It's one of those whiskies that just doesn't get the appreciation it should do, in my opinion. It's such a good whiskey, though. It tastes like pirate, I tell you. That's how I like my tea to taste, too. Like pirates that have been stored in a big vat of creosote. Oh, buddy. Yep, if you get me a nice cup of creosote tea, I'll be a happy old man, I tell you. Nothing. Doesn't have to have a pirate in it. No, the pirate is optional, but there's something just nice about the way it kind of tickles your tonsils, if you know what I mean. Buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, we love ourselves a nice bit of tickled tonsils here and there. Oh, let me tell you. You know, when I was a young, what am I keep clicking that button for? When I was a young man, you know how we discovered about tea? Let me tell you, what we did is we were trying to make some way of stopping the water from poisoning us, you see. So what we did is, yeah, scurvy tea, exactly, Dutchman, scurvy tea. That's the stuff. Lovely stuff, yeah. And the way that's how the way you make it is you get yourself a pirate, you see, and you dip 'em. Hello, Naraka, how are you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Yep. Anyway, so as I was saying, we were trying to find a way to stop the water from poisoning us. You see, we had this real trouble. You see, when you're trying to drink water that's all brown and cloudy, it don't taste so good. Well, I mean, unless it's hard bag, then it's brown and cloudy and tastes amazing. I love me some hard bag. Anyway, as I was saying, we're trying to figure a way so that we could have so drink the water without it tasting like your grandmother's cooking. It's the only way, and the only way we found we could do it is if we made sure to put something in the water and then boil the water, you see. Oh, redeem to hydrate. Why, Jackdaws, you better drink you some tea, buddy. Nah, you're not having any of my tea, though. Go get your own tea. All right, hold on, old man. Let me get some tea. Throw this tea down my throat. Mm. It's not biscuit tea, though. It's chai tea. Indian chai with cayenne pepper. Mmm, spicy. Thank you for that hydrate. Very much appreciated. All right. So, uh, old man, did you want to carry on your story? What was I telling your story about? How you made tea and biscuits. Tea and biscuits? Oh, you mean biscuit tea? No, she wanted to know about tea and biscuits, not biscuit tea. Well, who bloody wants tea and biscuits? That's madness. That doesn't sound interesting in the slightest bit. That's what she wanted to hear about, old man. Well, I mean, if that's what she wants to know about, that's a bit weird, but all right. Tea and biscuits, all right. Well, I mean, you English people are fucking weird. Tea and biscuits? Nope, don't like that. Spiced tea, very popular on Arrakis. Yeah, you know, I once visited Arrakis when I was a young man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was called the Persian Empire back then. No, that's Iraq. No, I'm pretty sure it was Arrakis. No, it's Iraq. That's where the Persian Empire was Iraq, Iran, and Saudi Arabia. Are you sure, buddy? What's Arrakis then? No, Arrakis. It's a place in the story about Dune. About dunes? You mean like on a beach? I do mean like on a beach. Well, then why didn't you say that then, buddy? No, I tell you what. I tell you what, old man. There's a bucket over there. Oh, I like buckets. What can I do with it, young man? Well, it's filled with Ardbeg. Ardbeg? A bucket of Ardbeg? Oh, oh, Johnny Depp must have been around. Oh, I'm away, boys and girls. Toodly pips. See you next time. I'm off to have me some hard bag. Have you ever voiced your voice like dubbing? No, I have not. Nakraka. Never not once. Um, who's June? I know it's terrible. Don't get him started. He's confused enough. Oh, Ethel. Ethel is his wife. It's very confusing. Yeah, June's is a middle name. Yeah. So right now that we've got that, we need to. What was this one? This is PB1. Okay. So you need to be removed and placed over here somewhere, and it doesn't really matter where, because it's not going to get destroyed where it is. Ard swine we do. Ard swine. Yeah, well, you guys can have your ard bag. Nobody likes ard bag. PB1. Plains base 1. Connect. Thank you. Love it when a plan comes together. We also need... Do we need a bed? Because we can always just teleport through. For the moment, nah. Let's just tear this all down. Let's tear the whole thing down. Destruction time. Oh no! Tim Burton! I like the way it'll start to get damaged, and then it'll magically fix itself, and then start to get damaged. Yeah, yeah, we can do some peach kitty butthole to go and rest. Sounds wrong, I know, but it's fine. It is what it is. When you teleport in this game, you are going through a peach cat's butthole. It's just the way it is. Not even slightly. It's fine. Right, there we go. Nice. So, where was the copper from? Oh, there was a sconce on the wall, wasn't there? I forgot about the sconce. Easily done. Forget about a sconce. I'd forgotten I'd brought one. Now, that can get moved as well. Campfire. Why are you not letting me place a campfire? Oh, I haven't got any wood. Ha! Okay. Fair enough. All right. Now, castle. We need to build ourselves a castle. And we're going to start with a stone floor, you see. I shouldn't need that. I shouldn't need that. Shouldn't need that. That's it. That should be 200 stone. So what we want is the stone castle to live inside here, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to start with the floor. So we need to go entrance. I reckon if we put the entrance across there. So I'm going to go, actually, I need to go and get the wood because I want it to kind of line up with that out there. And the only way to do that is to do it properly. I think it's this one. Okay, so if we grab the core wood, this is another use for the core wood that I love doing, is you frame out what you're going to do, you see. So log beam, 1, 2, like that. And like that. Now I reckon we can use, rather than the 2 meter, the 4 meter, we use the 2 meters. That gives us there and there. Ah, cool. I hear you guys are changed the name of your from Turkey to something else now. It's back to the Turkira, or I can't pronounce it for the love of me. But you guys recently decided to change the name, I believe. I believe I'm correct in that assumption. I might be wrong. Like that. Now that should... No, not Torquay. Turkia or something. I can't remember. It's... they changed the name. Because they didn't want to be associated with the bird, I believe. Yeah, thank you. I can't pronounce it. I'm not even going to try, because I'll just make a fool of myself. But, yeah, that one.
Bombay went back to its original name of Mumbai.
Yeah, when Bombay went back to the original name of Mumbai. Yeah, similar kind of deal. So that should be, if we do it in that shape all the way round, so you can get moved from there to over here in the middle for the moment. Yeah. Yeah, Erin or Ireland. Cool. Okay. Let's go there. So we need... The only bit that's not going to be equal is going to be these bits, the north and south. But that's okay because it's just going to be open at this point. So I could really do with the weather buggering off so I can actually see the ground though. Bastard. Why? Is Yarna in Nordics. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Big Bang. Right. So if we go and get the stone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stacks of stone. And then that gives us the entranceway. Oop. Being a dick, don't do it. There we go. And now we can take that out because that is no longer needed. But that links in so that we've now got this, which we can bring all the way across and eventually move that. For the moment, good enough. That should line up like that. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Yes. Nice. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those in like that. So that's all the way across. Actually, I don't need that anymore either, I don't think. Yes, culture is a very good thing to learn. There's really no reason that people should... Why are you offset? Why are you being a dick? Stop it. Stop it. Why? You know, there are times when this game makes me very confused. There we go. That's better. No! Stop it. Okay, so all the way along. like so. Missing requirement. We're out of stone. Well, it just so happens we can go get some more. But before I do, I want to move this and this because they're now in the way where they are. But what you do is you put this one down here. Yes. Well, yeah, they're just douchebags. Nobody likes bankers. Nobody likes bankers.
Bunch of
They're a bunch of bankers. Yeah. I don't think you want anything to repair there. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy learning about different cultures. I enjoyed learning about the things that are important to people and the things that make a culture tick. Yeah. Yeah, as Nidhi says, it's one of the things I like about this community is it's a multicultural community full of people from all different walks and stalks of life. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. Uh, there is no one culture is better than anyone else. There is no one belief system is better than anyone else. Ah. See, I have not had much Turkish food. While I've had a lot of different foodstuffs over the years, I've not had a lot of Turkish food. I have had some, but yeah, yeah, there's not many places here that actually do decent food. Full stop. Northern Ireland isn't well known for its ethnic minority foods, but shit, like that, like that. Look at that. We've already got part of the base built. So get this in. You've got to build a kind of plus shape first to work out where the straight parts. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a channel we watch on YouTube that does a lot of Turkish cooking. Um, uh, Nikki's going to find the name of the channel for me. Uh, uh, but she does some very nice foods and things, um, and we enjoy watching her content quite a lot. Um, she'll get there. She's got a lot of channels that she subscribed to. Uh, it's called Turkish Food Travel, um, and she does a lot of nice stuff there. So a lot of the stuff that she cooks is stuff that I've already tried, baklava and some of the things like that. And I've tried some of the Islamic food because, of course, I had a lot of Muslim friends at university. Um, no worries, Damn Devil Dog. I hope that the meeting goes well and that you have a wonderful time, and that the meeting entails you getting a massive pay rise and being told that you don't need to work half as much. Uh, so I hope that's the way that meeting goes. Why, they love it when they get down with a sickness while smacking some Covenant heads together. They get their kicks stealing cars and shooting folks in the face, in the face, and in a game, and like to dig down deep. It's a beachip. Hello, beautiful. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. So we'll get the... Yeah, I'm out of stone again. Wow. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'd love to visit Turkey. There's a lot of places that me and Nitty would really like to go and visit. But see how quickly we're burning through the stone? Like, do you see how quickly we are burning through this stone? Oh, nice. Very nice, Beechip. Very nice indeed. Now that's going over the line, so I don't want to go any further that way. Trying to build within. See, that touches the line, so I'm not going to do it. That touches the line, so I'm not going to do it. But yeah, we had a friend from Cyprus. Um, uh, he was from he called it the Cypriot part of Cyprus. He didn't call it Turkish or Greek. He just called it Cypriot. So, but he was nice guy, very nice guy. He got screwed over when he moved over here to go to university, and one of the banks that he was with crashed and burned, and he lost all his savings. Ricardo, really nice guy, but he got fucked over by the banks. Oh yeah, there's huge differences, massive differences. Like you say to someone from Greece, oh yeah, well of course Egypt makes the best hummus. You get bloody lynched. You don't want to say that to someone from Greece, from same going the other way. Like food differences, cultural differences, language differences. I mean, you've got to remember that all of these places came from such a wide variety of different cultures. You know, there's such a huge variety of different cultures. I wish this bloody mist would go away. I can't see a bloody thing. Bugger off. Oh my god, that's so annoying. I just want to build a bloody castle. I can't because there's mist everywhere. Yeah, oh yeah, he got really fucked over. He ended up having to, he started doing taxiing over here. Um, he was trained as a doctor. The guy is a fucking doctor. Like, he's got no fucking reason being, where he is, but a fucking taxi driver, but he can't get a fucking job because, of course, the education you need here is specifically in being a fucking doctor, but it's just shit. It's a real shit situation for him. I feel really sorry for him. But it is what it is. Yeah, let's push it out to where it's touching. Oh, yeah. Yep. There is good and evil in everybody. Something that a lot of people don't realize. That you have to spend your days fighting against your evil tendencies in order to get by. That should be a pretty big area inside here. Like, well, yeah. Those bits covered, you have to turn that's why the wood is there, is so that I can put those in like that. And then it's going to look messy around the edges, but that's where storage is going to go to cover the weird bits. And that's the problem with this. I mean, I could design somewhere that's more square. Yeah, make a 10-story stall, be even bigger. Yeah, and support won't be a problem at all. Yes, tall boy. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All the welcome here. But yeah, it's good God, we're burning through stone so quickly. We've only got 4 boxes of stone left. We've already burned through 3 of them. Good God. I hate it. I hate it so
It's the
much.
pain.
Yeah. Yeah, we were only talking about that earlier. Yeah. All right. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, God, this is such a pain. Come on. There we go. Yeah, this is the only bit I don't like about this building system is there aren't shapes for that kind of bit, you know. Yes, this is purely a hobby. It's my I started uh, recording content for YouTube just so that my wife, because my wife has very bad eyesight. Delete that one for the moment. She has an eye condition, which is why I'm a full-time carer. Um, and there were times when she has to go to sleep, and when she goes to sleep, she misses out on any games I'm playing at the time. And so she asked me if I'd just record games so that she could watch them. And so I started doing that. What? Uh, oh, thank you very much for that. That's very kind of you to say. Um, uh, but she asked me if I could record them for her, the playthroughs and things, and I did, and I started recording it. And one day I was like, you know what, I can, uh, Nitty has very little social life because of social anxiety and things like that. So I decided, why not start streaming online as well? And then she can chat with people if they turn up. And if they don't, it's not a big issue. I didn't expect it to take off. I didn't expect people to enjoy my content. Um, but people did, and people started dropping by. And Nitty started really enjoying it. So it was kind of that's why I stream is because Nitty, uh, Nitty needed an outlet, and what the fuck was that? That was weird. Uh, uh, but So that's why I started streaming, and then we started meeting some amazing people while we were streaming, and uh, those people became friends that we enjoyed chatting to while I was streaming, and that became an even greater social outlet for Nitty. And from there, it's just grown into the amazing community that we have. And we we decided very early on that we wanted a community where if anyone was going to tune in, that they would feel welcome. And that was what was important to us, is that people felt welcome. So if anyone ever says, I feel very welcome when I come to your streams, that means a lot to us because that's exactly what we want. We want you guys to feel welcome. We want you guys to feel like, um, you can. Yeah, she actually came to us first. Uh, she raided us the one day, Big Bang. And I apparently she'd just been looking for people that were playing 7 days and listened to my voice and for some reason thought that was a good idea to come and raid me. I don't know. She's crazy, I tell you, crazy in the coconut. But and then we tuned in one day and listened to her after I'd raided her as well to find out what she was like, because we like raiding people who raid us just to find out what their communities are like, and if we like them, we follow them. And Cats was just this amazing, friendly community, and it reminded me so much of our community that it was like, well, why wouldn't we spend time here? And we've enjoyed being around Cats' stream and meeting Cats' amazing community, and she's met some of the people that we had, and you know, yeah. Oh, well, obviously she's a much bigger streamer, so it's definitely we've had more people from hers have come to us than the other way around. But I hope that we've brought friendly people over to our community, because our community like hers is amazing. All of you guys are completely insane, and we love each and every one of you. Damn it, that's not where I want that. That's where I want. There we go. Come on. There we go. You can do it. You can do it. Now this is the bit that's going to be awkward, because I want a no. I can't. I can make pillars, so I could do pillars there, I suppose, but that's not the problem. The problem is I want a double door here, which means I need to do half a block in from there and there, which means I need to go and get some wood. Yep, in the River Seine. Yep, quite. I suppose I'd better eat, actually, because, you know, Deathsquito comes along. 25 health is not going to help. 25 health will just be me dead. So, probably a good idea if I have more than 25 health. Yep, that's a good idea. I'm glad that I had such good ideas. Brilliant. All right, and there. There. Yes. And now we can get rid of that one. You see? Do you see? And that means I can do that. Yes. Oh, shit. You're right. I've got to... unfortunately, I've got to stop. Thank you, Niddy. I'd completely forgotten. I'd got sucked in to building castles. Castles in the sky. So up high. I was going with the... Yeah. Yeah. I was going with that crappy dance tune from years ago, Castles in the Sky. Yeah. Oh, hydrate. Will do, will do. Let me get this. Is that on the inside or the outside? It's on the outside. Like that. So, although it might look better on the inside, actually. Yeah, that would look better on the inside, I think. Oh yeah, once you've got the resources, you can really ramp up a base really fast. Like, it does not take much to get a base up and going once you've got the resources there. Now, I don't quite have enough stone, so I'm going to have to farm offline stone again. But thankfully, it's just stone, and there's plenty of places to get stone around here. I mean, there's still all those blocks of stone to deal with over there. But, yeah, and I've still got a little bit of stone here. Not a lot of stone, though. Evidently, I am burning through stone a little bit quicker than I was expecting to, but never mind. It'll do. It'll do. Right. So, and I can go around and get rid of those as well, eventually. But unfortunately, I'm going to hydrate. My tea is finished, so it's back to juice. And trust me, Big Bang, that is not a problem for Nitty. The worse the jokes, the happier she gets. Yeah, she's a big fan of terrible, terrible jokes. I mean, she married me. Oh, she's going to tickle me so much. No. Abuse! Spousal abuse! I get, what? You wouldn't deny me hugs. You wouldn't deny me hugs. Would you? You're just giving me the silent treatment now. I'm in trouble, folks. I'm in trouble. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Right. I think I'm going to have to put blocks in there for the moment, just to stand. Come on, up you get, Viking. Damn you, Viking! Why? Why are you like this, Viking? You silly Viking woman. He gets no teal coffee all night. Okay, I'm sorry, Niti. You know I don't mean it. It just amazes me that you chose to marry me. That's all.
Yep.
One tea. Okay. That's all I need. Let's get rid of those. That's not right at all.
Get game,
That's not right at all. Why are you being a douche? No, don't kick it. That's not how to do it. Hold on a second. Right. That's not quite a full gap. Shit. Okay. Why? My weirdy beardy face? Yep. I thank you, Niddy. All right. I tell you what. We're going to have to come out whoa, there. And I'll do the same on this side because it'll be the same on this side. It's just the awkwardness of not being able to rotate quite enough for what I want, but it'll do. So I'll need to put. Come on. Oh, don't be a dick. Game's like, nope, I'm going to be a dick. That's all you're going to get. I'm going to be a dick. You can't help it. It's the way I'm built. We do like a good bush. Especially a good bush mills. Like that. I can make your drink later, can I? Okay, dear. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. It's almost there. Almost over a bit. Just over a bit. Just a little bit. Come on. Come on. No. No. Why? Why? I know what I can do. Aha! Screw you. If I remove that one and I put that one in, remove that one, and then put that one in. Come on. There we go. Aha! Fuck you, game. I do what I want. I do what I want. You can't stop me. I got a zombie army and you can't harm me. Who do you voodoo, bitch? Yes. Now I need to move that over because I can't quite reach the edge. Damn you. No. Damn it, man. Damn it. All right, try this side. What do you mean I'm out of the stonecutter area? Oh, god damn it. I'm going to need to do it on both sides. Bugger. Well, never mind. Good enough. Fortunately, the wood parts of this are going to get damaged. Maybe I can... Can I do the stairs there? There. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. So that leads out to the farm and stuff like that. Now, I could just block that off and not have a door here, but I kind of want a door here to lead out to the farm. You know, it just looks like it would be better. And I'll do the same on this side as well, although I suppose that would just lead to this, wouldn't it? How's that happened? Oh, because... Okay. Right. Fair enough. I see what happened. I can see what happened. It's fine. But, yeah. All right. Now, we need to raid out because I can't stream for much longer. As anyone who knows our situation knows, the British government don't like me to stream for long periods of time. Because I'm a full-time carer, and they say, oh, you're a full-time carer. You couldn't possibly stream and care for your partner. So we're going to take away all of your money unless you stop streaming right now, this instant. So I have to stop, unfortunately. But we will come back to this next time. I won't do any more building, but I will go and fill some boxes with stones, I think. Um, yeah. I'd like to thank the amazing folks that dropped by. We will be raiding out, and I will have a look to see if there's anyone on that we'd like to raid. Um, oh, Newty, thank you for the clip. Nurturing Spoopy Velociraptor. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Murning's on, and she's coming up to a 5-year anniversary, so we go say hello to Murning. That sounds like a good idea to me. I've just closed that down. That was stupid of me. But anyway, I'd like to thank the amazing folks that dropped by this afternoon. Thank you to Darknisha for being the incredible mod boss that she always is. Jack of the Dead, Summer of Corn for his amazing cheer, Morty Submariner, Gatito Batito, Neveria, Milo GB, Morbidly Morose for the amazing raid. Thank you so much for sharing your amazing community with us, Morbidly Morose. Unnecessary, but greatly appreciated. To a polar bear underscore and a lot of underscores. It's very important. It's not just a polar bear, it's a polar bear with a lot of underscores. Gang Daughter, Porro del Toro, Meridol 94, Mullenhoff, Mr. Ghost Fragger, Damn Devil Dog for his amazing cheer. Thank you so much for that. Unnecessary but greatly appreciated. Love underscore eyes underscore underscore. Again, very important with the underscores. Malvanus for the follow. Welcome to the Horde. All are welcome here. To the Dutchman 1, Mithras underscore 1, Designated Killer, Zetran, Big Bang Theory, Plan Blue, Heavy Lift Gaming, Christine, Kitty underscore Wink. Thank you for the follow. All are welcome here. Nakraka 1, Beechip, and Tall Boy 5555. If you have not gone and checked out any of those people, please do. They're all amazing individuals, and we definitely enjoyed each and every one of you dropping by to say hi. Please join us as we go and raid Morningstar. She's a lovely Swedish lady. She's playing some Valheim. She's coming up on her 5-year anniversary on Tuesday. Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. And she's going to be doing some cosplay on Wednesday. But we can still bring the thunder, bring the cheer, bring all you can. And take care, look after yourselves, stay safe, and as always, be good. And if you can't be good, get good at finagling stone walls, because if you build them high enough, they can't come and arrest you. I mean, don't do that. That's illegal. You'll get arrested. Till next time, we love you all, and as always, peace.